in 5th place in a crowded Eastern Conference. And
Okay.
2 games behind the conference-leading Heat.
Let's see if I did it right this time, though. What's up, y'all? So I'm gonna have to cut that off, though. Look weird.
You could drop almost out of it. Oh, you lose 2 in a row. You go the wrong direction quick. I mean, right, you're right. From where we are down to 8th is nothing. Where we are to 1st is nothing. So you got to play well every.
Let me know when y'all in here, though, cause my stuff be acting really, really weird. You know what I'm saying?
Knockback toward midcourt, grabbed by Randall. Randall storms to the basket, double clutches, and can't get the roll. There are more tiers now in the standings. The top 6, and then 7 and 8, and also 9 and 10. As Wade comes out of the corner, goes to the left hand, and draws a foul.
Yeah, nice spread action that time because he had a lot of room. The defender had a lot of room to cover. That's why he was able to put the ball, got him a nice little move inside. And again, that's when you
Give me a second, y'all.
when you see the defense
Comment down, too, so I can know y'all in here. You know?
be successful.
Also, y'all should probably hear the game in the background, too. A little bit of finesse.
Taj Gibson checks back in. Here's a look at Wade. He's in his 3rd season out of Kansas State.
Yup.
In his career as a 2-way player, worked his way up into the rotation for this Cavalier club.
You did that politically correct thing. Appeared. I don't understand that. No, he hit him in the head. Right. Ain't no appeared nothing.
Oh, give me a second. Let me turn on the other light, too, as well.
Walker drops an 18-footer.
They might hit me with that.
61 apiece. I'll work on that, Brad. I'll work. Garland.
Actually, no, I might be fine.
Double clutches and appears to get the roll. Garland giving the Cavaliers a 63-61 lead.
Let's see.
Teams are really defending that pick and
What's up with you, Brody? I mean, shoot, you might as well try to do a... Well, I did say I was taking a little break from podcast, didn't I? But, I mean, shoot, you might as well hop on one when I do it back. Why not?
It's so long. It's so long and it goes straight up. It goes straight up, and if you create space, it makes it even longer. Right.
And you were supposed to hit me up anyway about joining the podcast, too. I told you to hit my messages.
But 4 of 7 for 3-point.
Let me also reset that to my stream. Don't do this to me.
That was the man's rebound there.
Garland took a bump, took a foul.
And you know, oh, and I just peep. I am repping my Whitney on hoodie, too. Give me a second.
Kind of equally matched. I mean, the Knicks are missing a lot of layups, and we're trying to take advantage of it. Great pick right there by Mobley. Garland drives to the basket. Coming down here, Love decided to step way
Give me a
out.
second, too.
Love is
Let me change the
And Davis re-enters. Mobley checks out. Job well done by the
Yeah, Love is going off, though, too. Hold on, let me change this light, too.
Also, by the way, on the other end is Love again. Got it.
shoot it, Caleb. What's that good ball movement we're talking about? Yeah.
Are we back in it? We are back in it with the sauce. Back in it with the sauce.
Get that quick stuff out of here.
Back in it with the sauce.
Initiated since we come out this time out this Cavs offense. Or the Cavs team
Look at
period.
these comments, too.
There it is. Love.
Also, my game might be a little delayed, assuming y'all hear it. And anybody peep Colin Sexton out there on the bench, though?
Kevin Love with his 6th triple of the evening. Gets that
Yeah, because I'm about to say, I've been. What's up with you, Derby? But yeah, you was supposed to hit me up on my my Instagram. I told you, I was like, message me, bro. But hey, man, I know I ain't popping like that. But yeah, K Love, you feel me? Oh man.
The crowd wants to get into it.
How y'all feeling about tonight's Cavs game, though? You feel what I'm saying? I was getting a little nervous, though, because the Knicks defense was kind of making us do a lot of weird stuff, especially when it comes to DG. It was a lot of shots I think he settled with, bro. What's up with you, Rio? It is good to see Colin Sexton out there, too. Because at first I'm like, what the heck? Is that Colin? But yeah, definitely was Colin. We could definitely use him. I'm not even going to fake. Right now, we really could. We really could. Our team fully healthy is going to be stupid. Stupid. Stupid.
Thank you, Serena. 9 big threes for Tatum. How about Kevin Love?
That's really what my interface is like.
You
got the PayPal, Cash App, my Instagram. Oh yeah, y'all should follow me on TikTok too. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what made me start doing TikTok. Well, my friends really start making me do TikTok. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna start trying to do like this kind of like stories, like how I do on YouTube, but put them on TikTok. I'm still gonna do like some stories or shorts, whatever you want to call them. But I'm gonna try to be a little bit more creative, just because TikTok is not as thirsty when it comes to using music, you know, because I can't use no type of music. You know what I'm saying? Like I have to double, triple, quadruple check. Like they just like tried to demonetize one of my shorts recently because I didn't talk over it. Like, come on, man, leave me alone. I can't. Like I edited it out. Like, come on, bro. I'm talking about Cleveland. Why are they on my rocks? Why are they on my rocks?
I like the play. Yeah, yes. Get it to the hot man.
Let's see here.
Barrett turns the corner, got bumped by Davis. Davis has been hard to play against.
Like I said too, for any new viewers, keep in mind my stream is a little delayed. It might be like maybe 30 seconds delayed. I'm not sure, give or take. But definitely is. I would flip it, but I know how YouTube gonna be. They're gonna be like broadband. You know, they're gonna try to take it down on rocks. Is there any veteran shooting wings that would take the cut? If get one of those would be good. Yeah. Definitely. I don't know who's out there. I would have to really do some research, but we definitely could use a cheap veteran wing, even if it comes to that. Because all the wings I know are pretty expensive. At least the decent ones, the decent sized ones, you know. And I think that's probably what we're trying to groom Lamar Stevens. For real, I think we hoping Lamar Stevens could be that, because he is a decent size for a wing. And he's a decent size for a power or a small ball power forward. He just got to become a better dribbler, better shooter, which he's been getting more confident.
That's a much better shot.
And Garland, yeah, so mine is a little delayed because I just seen that play. You said, do you think we should trade? You said, do you think we should trade B the way our offense can run through Darius Garland? Break that down a little bit more because I'm a little stupid. So you're gonna have to you're gonna have to re-say that in a Relly way, you know, because like I said, I am stupid.
The Cavs lead the NBA in double-doubles, and they have 2 more already tonight. In this third quarter, as Love got bumped and fouled by Gibson.
Trying to get inside after they're outside.
What's up with you, bro? What's up with you, SPC? How y'all feeling, bro? I wonder if I go to another mode, can y'all still see me? Like, let's I'm gonna test something, and hopefully YouTube on my rocks. I wonder, can y'all see that? If I did that, could y'all see that? Let's see.
Talk about RJ Barrett going left. Tyronn Lue, head coach of the Clippers.
Oh, it is go black. It go black. I feel it. Okay.
I think all 28 he was going left.
Yeah, exactly right.
You said, do you think we should trade Collins? Okay, so hear me out, right? Because I know I've been on record saying we should potentially shop him, right? Which is different than actually trading Colin Sexton. The problem is right now, if we trade Colin Sexton, and Colin Sexton is our best scorer, when we already have trouble offensively, that might not be the best situation unless we get a better offensive player. You get what I'm saying? Now, if we get a better offensive player, like let's say hypothetically like Ingram or one of them names, you know, Ingram, I don't know, maybe Karis LeVert, depending on how you value him as a scorer, you know, then we could possibly do that. But right now, unless we got a set in stone scorer, particularly if it's a wing, that's why also why we've been so high on wings, you know, I wouldn't really move him. Like, because if for whatever reason, if Boston say, yeah, we'll give you Jaylen Brown right now, yeah, it would make sense for us. But unless we can get that type of player, I don't know if it makes sense for us right now. We can get there. We can think about it. Think a little bit about it. Honestly, if we have any cap, we need vets for Pete. Yeah.
Wow. Good defense.
Yeah, I agree with you full-heartedly.
He didn't even shoot it.
You said Bradley Beal, but I don't think Bradley Beal would ever join us though. I'm not even gonna fake it to you. I think Bradley Beal, like, it would be no point for him to leave Washington, even though Washington is nowhere near as competitive as Cleveland is. But I think Bradley Beal would probably want to be on a for show contender, like a Lakers, a Clippers, a Boston. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like one of those teams where if he joined, they instantly finals contenders. You know, if Chicago mysteriously just found some money, you know, them tier teams. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think Cleveland. I think Cleveland is like a one player development or two player development away from attracting them type of names. You know what I'm saying? But maybe. No, I didn't, Pete. I don't even think I posted my.
Keep the ball moving. I want to see JD slashing, catching that basketball. But I'd like to see him slashing.
Let's see, y'all.
Go
to my
because that's when he's really tough. Yep.
Grimes, the rookie out of Houston, made the defensive play. A turnover by the Cavs was only their first over the last 6 minutes.
I just gotta post this real quick on my Instagram. I forgot to do that.
Stevens thought he got shoved by Toppin as he pleads his case to official Scott Wall.
Good defense by Jetty playing that passing lane. Almost caused a turnover that time. Nice pass right here, ready to shoot the passing lane. Almost got the turnover.
Burks has re-entered.
Yes, sir. You say Ingram would be a solid, yeah, because David Griffin, and the reason it's priced so high because David Griffin literally just cannot afford to trade Ingram unless it's like a fleece. Like, unless he's like completely fleecing, somebody, I don't really see him trading Brandon Ingram because, like, I see if Zion was a little bit more, like, more information was about him, like, about, like, is he going to actually stay with the Pelicans, or is he going to play or not? They just simply cannot afford to do that, right? And the Cavs got to get back, though. They
That's where your guards come back and really help out in those shots like that.
God, Cavs, stay away from. Yeah. You know, the more and more, like, and I know Pip probably be smiling. Pip Sports, make sure y'all follow Pip Sports, by the way. But yeah, Pip Sports, like, I love Ben Simmons. He's a good player. He got a lot of potential. He just doesn't work on the Cavs. You just don't. We would have to trade. We would literally have to rebuild in order to make sure he fits. Because, like, of course, we'd probably have to trade Colin and probably another player just to make the trade work alone, and they would still try to fleece us. And then once we got fleeced, we'd probably have to trade everybody else just to accommodate him not going to shoot the rock. You get what I'm saying? So, ew. JD, I think you could have got a better shot than that. Ew. Okay, but yeah, I think Lamar Stevens was definitely a steal. I give. That definitely was a foul. But yeah, I think Lamar Stevens was for sure a steal. For sure. Like, I really got to clap it to Kobe Altman because I would have never knew. There's no way somebody can sit here and straight face say, yeah, we knew bro was going to be a star. No way. Man, I need to change that too. I wonder if y'all see that, like when I do that. Ah, y'all don't. Okay,
I know
perfect.
you know it.
It's actually perfect.
Now, woman.
I did not. All this time, I could
Come on,
change my what's it called? I did not know that. That's dope. Let's see here.
Okay. If you don't know the verse, everybody sing the chorus. Here we go.
Let's see here. I'm gonna edit this one more time so I can make this.
Come on. A little bit louder. Come on. It's your jam right here.
Let's see here. That's not bad though. Edit that one more time. I'm sorry if I'm not commenting to the comments. I'm just curious now. I'm just the camera so they can still see me, you know, and then, you know, see how that works out. But it's actually
outstanding. Congratulations to Rick. Yep.
I sent a link. Actually, I forgot I could do that. Oh shoot. Promise. Yeah. And of course it does that right now. You know? Yep, we back and loaded. They tried to tap me out. Hey!
Great energy and effort by the Cavaliers.
Yeah, they're starting to get their physical game going now.
Hey, also too, how y'all been feeling about the content lately? You know, y'all been rocking with it. You know, is it cool? Has it been popping? You know, because if the content garbage, you know, y'all gotta let me know. You get what I'm saying? Because if the, like I said, if the content is garbage, I would love to change my content. I would really love to update my content, change my content if it's garbage. Yes, sir. Let's see here.
Grimes, meanwhile, off the top and score to Grimes.
Hello, let's see here.
Double clutches and scores.
It's crazy. The comments just magically stopped. What's up?
Pass and move play wasn't that complicated. You should have double teamed that basketball.
Facts.
Mobley to the foul line, off to Wade. Wade doesn't hesitate and cans a three.
Ready to shoot at that time.
I love it. If he can make those shots,
Oh, if he can be consistent with that.
Yup.
Lob to Toppin. Toppin can't finish. Wade was there. He disrupted the play.
Yes.
Wow, by Wade putting himself in harm's way and take a chance like that to break up a play.
Yeah, he would have got posterized, but he defended it well.
Yeah.
Wade has 3 steals on the evening. Cavalier lead is 12.
Hope it wasn't fried and then mess around and muted my that would be dirty. I remember I did that one time. Muted my my mic. I was talking. Couldn't even hear me. The only person y'all could hear was Queez.
The Cavaliers have opened up their largest lead. 2.5 into the fourth quarter. Grimes had 2 threes in the third.
Yes, sir. We're gonna refresh that though. That is a little delayed.
Drafted 25th overall.
Yes, sir.
Draft is here's Garland looking for an opening. Waits for a Mobley screen.
Oh, it is.
Bounces to Mobley. Mobley down the lane, stops, floats. Poke to the corner where it's tracked down by Toppin.
I'll be a little stronger with that basketball. Evan does. He gets in the middle of that lane. You go hard or get rid of it.
Hey.
Put bodies on it.
Let's see here.
Bumping him around a little bit.
Twing, twing.
Quickly,
Oh,
we have a collision. Gibson got run over. Dylan Windler picks up the personal. D. Wade has 3 threes in this ball game. Here are the last 2.
Yeah, being ready to shoot the ball means so much. Look at all the Knicks jerseys in there. There's a lot of three-point opportunities available, and he's a three-point shooter. Knock him down.
Boy, it looked like Gibson almost rolled on the back of the legs of Garland.
Oh,
As Garland
yeah, I saw that, yes.
got to the foul line. Here's Quickly. Quickly bothered by Windler. Windler knocks it out of bounds. He's been scrappy on the defensive end. Under 9 to go in regulation. The Cavs protect an 86-74
Yes, sir.
lead.
Hold up, though.
Noel
Gotta.
hands it quickly. Windler's right out on him. And he gets a rip-through move.
Boy. Wow.
Lord have
I
mercy.
thought they only gave those to Harden, but I see they don't.
Facts.
Rule change a couple of seasons ago. This
Facts.
used to be an automatic shooting foul. This will not be one here as Quickly's head and shoulders were not moving in another
What?
direction prior to the contact.
Wow.
Ball actually hit
Oh, but they didn't give him the shot. I'm about to say, come on, that's goofy. I can't get. Ew. Hey, Cleveland, we gotta close, man. It's 8 straight minutes, man. We gotta play better. We must play better.
Garland, Wade, Mobley, Windler, and Stevens.
We
make
must
it
play
Cavalier
better,
five.
man. It's a must.
Garland bounces to Mobley.
Hey.
Down the lane, right over Quickly. Rebounded by Top.
Oh, Jesus, Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy on our souls.
But his pass easily read by Garland.
We got it back. Refresh that. Cause they trying to stop me from grinding.
Garland.
They trying to stop the
And
grind.
JP Bickerstaff will take a
They
timeout.
trying to stop the
On the
grind.
basketball when we come back.
I must be locked in, cause this is the quietest I've ever seen the comments on the live. Well, even but y'all must be locked in, and I respect
This
that.
copyrighted broadcast of the National Basketball Association may not be retransmitted,
Man.
rebroadcast, or otherwise distributed or
These
used in any form
Cavaliers,
without
man,
the
we gotta
express
battle
consent
through,
of the
man. It's
NBA.
battle through. And I wish. I hope we eyeing a wing too, because we desperately need a wing at this point in time, at this hour.
It's going to be, oh boy, one of our favorites, the Don't Blink Cam. So they would have
Don't
put 2
Blink
people
Cam.
on Humongous Shrine. We're going to have ourselves a stare down. Don't blink. Bottom line, that's what you got to do. And here we go.
He said don't blink, man. If you blink, it's raps.
Don't blink. Okay. All right. Oh, wait a minute. Yep, you blink. You blink. All right. Oh, you done lost them? Okay, here we go. Right now.
Yeah, I would have lost in no blink cam. I'm not even gonna fake it to y'all. Not gonna fake it to y'all.
Oh.
Hey, do y'all think there's any player that we
All right now.
low key we need like it's a player we should just be eyeing, just
boy.
locked and loaded eyeing?
Cavs fans, let's make some noise. Let's make some noise for him.
Hold up, let's see. Listen,
Uh-oh.
please. That'd be crazy. That'd be darn. I still have my.
Who's gonna break? Who's gonna break?
Hey.
Oh, one
See?
of you is gonna break.
Hey.
One of you
feel
is definitely
like-
gonna break.
Watching me.
Who's it gonna be then?
It's on me.
So how you doing today?
No.
How was your day?
Oh shoot, my demon. I just forgot.
Great day? All
You
right.
like Eric Gordon? What would you? What would you be willing to give up for Eric Gordon though? Because he do got an 18, well, yeah, don't he got like a $17, $18 million price tag?
Cavaliers basketball on Valley.
And Laurie just got hurt, so you can't, I mean, I guess you can technically do that, but would you give up Laurie? And do you think they'd take him now that he hurt, or got hurt? Even though it might be temporary, because they said it was just an ankle sprain. God bless him, though. Because at first, a lot of Cavs fans was not thinking it was anything good, man. Because how he landed on the ground, that was just, yeah. It did not look safe.
I sure think there is, because today at shoot-around,
Rubio in a
was
first.
telling us that JB Bickerstaff picks them.
That's decent. I'm not. That's decent. That's decent.
And one of the
That's decent.
artists that he chose
that's
is
decent.
Mary J. Blige.
Wouldn't want to give up Rubio, even though he is hurt. He out for the season, but hey, might be. I'd try to restem, bro. Come on, you gotta hustle out there, man. You got 7 strong minutes, man. We gotta play. Gotta hoop.
Isaac was complaining about JB's attempt to culture his team. Some old school music as we have a turnover.
I feel like we play.
Commits the personal, and there it is. JB Big Mary J.
And Colin Sexton.
Isaac did his complaint.
I like the Cavs be playing so sloppy at times. You know what I'm saying? Like the Cavs could play so much better sometimes, and we do not capitalize when we should be capitalizing. But that could be me. That could be me. And I would not put that past me, honestly. But you know, would not put that past me. But I do think the Cavs need to work on
Garland has 10 points.
those third and fourth quarters, man, because we do so.
He's dished out 12 assists.
Offensively, we do so bad. Like, we get so sloppy.
That was contested.
Even though you can argue we have been getting right. What's up with you, bro? What's up with you, Sports Talk? And I said Sports Talk. Oh, my God, I'm a cluck. I'm a cluck. I flipped it. But what's up with you, True Talk Sports, man? How you feeling, Brody? Oh, y'all. How you feeling, man?
And he started out defending him properly.
How you feeling?
Barrett now has 18.
After this game is over, I got so much to say about this. I'm not going to fade. And, of course, we got to talk about some trade rumors for sure, especially Eric Gordon. And talk about Laurie Markkinen for sure.
Halfway home in the fourth.
We are playing well this year. We are definitely playing well this year. And it's crazy because before the season, I predicted 35 games. Obviously, we looking like we gonna pass that for sure. Like for us to just have 35 games, something terrible happened. You know, and Cleveland we got to get better. Like right now, like we losing it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's no way it should be this close. It should not be this close. I gotta refresh my stream, but it's no way this game should be this close, man. You know, like the Knicks got a good, like they a good team. They just not better than us. And they missing some players, man. Like Cleveland got to get better. We got to.
Wade finds Okoro.
That's not a.
Bothered by quickly, he puts it up.
I say that's not no foul, son, brother.
Night continues.
Jesus Christ.
Attack that hoop, not giving the defense a chance to settle on him.
But yeah, the Cavs is definitely. Sincerely, like no bias, we might really push like 40, 45 dubs by the end of this season. I think 40 being like the low now, or the benchmark I should really say, and then everything else is like, you know, I'm really curious to see how the Cavs play in the playoffs, you know, because we making it in the playoffs. It's just, and I hope our Cavs come back as healthy as possible, because I want to really see how we can go. Like, I really like the Rondo acquisition. I really, like, you can already tell it's just things Rondo just does. That's just great. Like, and I even said that early on, like, ooh, I'm so happy that routed out. But it's just like, oh, but we got to get the boards, though, brothers. It's just things Rondo just does naturally that is so perfect. Isaac. Yeah, Isaac. Yeah, Isaac. Yep, good stuff. All right, good looking. Yeah.
You're not going to drive past it.
The boy Isaac Okoro is a Hall of Fame defender, brother. And you say you want the Cavs to resign Colin. A lot of people been saying that, though. And honestly, I can understand where you're coming from. I just don't want to overpay for Colin. And to me, overpaying is anything above like that 140 million, I think is just too much. Even though I know him and his agent probably argue, you know, it's people that's far less talented as me getting more than that. So why should I settle? Which, you know, I can't be mad at that, but I just don't feel like the Cavs is in a position to afford a player that's like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just don't like being locked in like that for a player that's not transcendent. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like players making 150 plus is like a player that's definitely single-handedly can get you in the offs. You know what I mean? But I can understand, because if we can get him for like 120, 130, I think that'd be a good price for us. Because of course he got to be paid more than Jared Allen. It's like there's no way around that. It'd be disrespectful not to pay him more than what we pay Jared Allen. You know, so we see how we gonna get to the chicken.
Who wants it? Oh boy.
Get to the chicken. So put your hands up in the air. Yeah. Oh, all the reason I'm not using this too as well is because I forgot my headset. But once I get my headset, the cord to my headset, because usually I'll probably use these old reliables, or I use my PlayStation ones, see how it works out. But PS5 ones, and then we see how it works out. You know what I'm saying? You know what I want? I want a video with 1 million views. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I want one of those. I'm willing to learn how to get one. Like, I really want one. That's gonna be my goal. That's really my goal for 2022. Get one with 1 million views. I think that's achievable, right?
Now for the Dunkin' Done Easy feature as Kevin Love off the Cavs bench. As
I want the what you said. Exactly. We gave Allen 100 million off the rip. So yeah, like you get what I'm saying? Like, it's no way you can sit here and not pay Colin Sexton more than 100 million when you gave Jared Allen 100 million easy. Like, it was no conversation. You was just like, yep, here you go. Here you go, Brody. He signed that. I would have signed that too.
We're gonna get that out of good shot.
I would have signed that too. I would have been terrible though. But I would have signed the 100 million. I would have cashed out, man. $100 million, man. Hey, but the Cavs, we gotta play better, man. We only up 3, 4 minutes left. I know mine's a little delayed, but we gotta get this back, man. We playing sloppy, really, really sloppy. This is not what we do. Not what we do. Oh yeah, mine's is for sure, because on Bleacher it says at 3 minutes and 38 seconds, man. Yeah, so thank you for sticking with me, y'all. For sure. Thank y'all for sticking with me. Also, after the game, we are going to be talking about this game, what we need to improve on. We're going to be talking about some trade rumors. I think I'm going to stay on for a while. For sure. If y'all want to donate, you know, y'all probably see it down over there somewhere on my account, whatever. You know, you got PayPal, you got Cash App, you got whatever. If you want to help me grow, you can follow me on TikTok. You can follow, which I don't have the link on here. I need to add that. You can follow me on TikTok, Instagram, Twitter. I'm not really as active as I should be, but I am active on my IG account. Relly all Cavs, and I'm trying to be on my TikTok. But like, you know, if y'all want to support, y'all can support me anyway. You can support me on this channel. You get what I'm saying? Give this a thumbs up. Share my my channel. You know, we trying to get the name out here, man. I'm thanking y'all, man, and I'm thankful that y'all here to support me, help me, listen to me. You get what I'm saying? Because everything y'all do is support. Much love too. Let's see here. I thought we overpaid. You know what's crazy though? I actually said that 100 million would be okay. Like if you look at my previous videos, I did not want to pay Jared Allen anything above 100 million. We gave him 100 million on dot. So yeah, so ooh, good layup. So yeah, you know, because I feel like for players like Jared Allen, I feel like anything above that is overpay. Because I feel like Rudy Gobert definitely fleeced Utah. Like I don't care what nobody say. Like people saying he a Hall of Fame center. Man, get out of here. Like come on. Like you can't give him the rock and he score the ball on even a Thomas Bryant. You get what I'm saying? Like he's not even doing it on a Brook Lopez. Like he's not doing it on the second tier, third tier centers. God forbid the top tier ones like the Joel Embiid, the Jokic, the Anthony Davis. Man, get that goofball out of here. Like Rudy, like, and personally, I don't even feel like Jared. I mean, I don't even feel like Rudy Gobert is better than Jared Allen. I feel like Jared Allen is a better rim protector and center than Rudy Gobert. And I might be bold, but it is what it is. I feel like he's a better all-around defender than Rudy. I feel like he can actually score the ball, and he has a better shot than Rudy Gobert. Like Rudy Gobert is like Rudy Gobert is necessary. Don't offensive. Oh, what? But yeah, what? But I do think Allen is better. I think Allen's overall game better, and of course his offense is better. Oh, what? That should have been a foul on Drew Randall. Jesus Christ. Oh my God, man. Lord have mercy on our souls tonight. And I know mine's is extremely delayed because I'm like literally going back and forth from here to bleacher. Yeah, because it's a minute 46. It's tied. Lord have mercy. Fuck. What? I'm about to say, Lord have mercy on our souls. Jesus Christ, man. Y'all out here punching us in the mouth, not giving us no call? What's going on here? Let us get a call. Ref? I already knew y'all was against us. I feel like the refs don't like. I don't know. I don't know if it's. I feel like the refs when it's a Cleveland home game, the refs are terrible. Like they're like completely garbage. Like they have no type of vision when it comes to calling stuff for the Cavs on home games. Like you ever notice how piss poor the refs are? Like they are completely piss poor, like pissy poor, disrespectfully piss poor. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I don't know how else to emphasize how piss poor they be. Hey, no. Evan Mobley. DGZ. Was that the? Hey, that looked good. Yup. That looked good. Yeah. Yeah. Yup. DGZ. I should have put on my Garland jersey. Hey. Oh, come here. Hey. But yeah. Oh my God. Them Cleveland Cavaliers, man, ain't nothing to play with. Y'all gonna respect us. Y'all are going to respect the Cleveland Cavaliers. We are here. Yeah, hey, Colin and DG talking it up. Yeah. Yeah.
Darius Garland tonight has scored 13 points. He's dished out 12 assists.
I wonder if they might try seeing if Colin can come back this season. I'm curious if they, like, if we make it to the playoffs, I wonder if they'll play him.
Well, you can just tell.
I think that might actually be their expectations too.
They're pushing and shoving and leaning on him, so he has to make it's time for him to
Might be
make
their
his
expectations.
That's our key in-game player profile. Work to be done for the Cavaliers. 1:23 to
Yes.
go. The Cavs have this 94-91 lead.
Let's.
Got to have a little defense now. Garland's doing a good job of trying to close the deal. There you help him with some good solid defense.
Yes, sir.
Like you said, Brad, where is Grimes?
We gotta get this viewership up, my guys.
Where he is.
Gotta get this jumping. We gotta get this pumping. I need y'all help.
Always hit 4 triples.
I need y'all help. For sure. And I feel like it's gonna go up once the game is over for sure, because I know a lot of y'all probably tuned. Y'all tapped in. Y'all said, nah, forget the sounds. I'm trying to see it, man. And I respect that. I'm not even gonna fake. That's why people watching it, like, I have so much respect for y'all. I'm not even gonna fake, and I still have respect for people who not watching either, because I mean, Cavs fans. What am I disrespecting people for? That's Cavs fans. But yeah, anybody watching, I respect y'all, man. Good looking, man. For sure. For sure. Out the. Ooh, ice. Ooh! Ooh, foul! Can't be touching Brody like that, my guy. Yeah.
They got good spacing.
Yeah. Get him out the game, ref. Get bro out the game who touched Evan Mobley like that, my brother. Get him out the game. Yeah. Get him out. What does it say? Grimes? Get him out the game. Get Brody out the game.
And it was a flat shot, so he didn't shoot it with air.
Hey. Yeah.
Mobley this season, 69% free
Mobley.
throw shooter, misses his first.
You gotta hit one of those things.
Gotta have a two-possession situation.
Mobley, you gotta hit one of them things, my brother. One, just one. Get what I'm saying? You gotta hit one of those. Gotta hit one of them things. Ew! That's not good. That's not good.
Cavaliers have a foul again.
Barrett, a foul is called.
Evan Mobley. We needed those. We needed those, brother. Needed those.
Rondo picks up the personal.
Personal? How? His hands was up. Jesus Christ. What did Roy Hibbert fight for all them years against LeBron? If y'all was gonna still call the play. Like, his hands is perfectly up.
You mentioned shoots free throws just south of 70%.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Just 3 of 8 from the line tonight, makes his first.
Jesus Christ. I have so much to talk about with the Cavs after this game is over. Especially from this stream, like, because it is so much we have to talk about. Like, because I feel like offensively they could have been better. Offensively they could have been better. Defensively they could have been better as well, but offensively is where I think we've consistently had our problems. And I think we do have to talk about that, because it is some things offensively we just gotta. Ooh, Rondo, why you missed?
The shot clock is off. Randall.
Oh, RJ Barrett, please sell. Yes, sir. Evan Mobley. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Yes, sir. Evan Mobley. Now we need 2 of these things. You get what I'm saying? We need 2 of them things, and we want to go home. Do us a favor. Do it. 2 of them things. 2 of them things. Hey. 2 of them things.
Not an easy shot. Tough shot, but a great shot if you made it. Good job by the Cavaliers.
2 of them things.
The Knicks do have a
Give us 2 of them things. We're going to be talking about the Cavs, man. I'm telling you, when this...
20-year-old Mobley coolly drains his first.
Well, that's his personality. He's going to be cool and calm regardless.
2 of them things. Give us 1 more. Mobley, 1 more of them things. 1 more of them things.
One more coming for the rookie out of Southern Cal.
Mobley, one more of them things. Ah.
Rebounded by Randall.
Oh, that
1.3
hurts.
remains. The Cavaliers
That hurts.
lead.
They pinned Kemba in the game.
It's going to come down to defense as always.
Yeah, you just don't want to foul.
Right.
It's going to be a desperation shot. If they hit a desperation shot and they beat you, that's just what it is.
Mobley.
You don't want to beat yourself. So
And you don't want to give them a three-point shot. Make them
No,
put it
we
on the
don't.
floor if you have to.
Do not.
There you see
Ooh,
the
let's go to
records.
overtime? Question mark?
Decided by 3 points or fewer. Cavs have been in a handful of tight
Cleveland, we
ones
need
this
this one because
season.
this is one of those games I think it was optimistic for us anyway. That in the Milwaukee on this 10-game stretch. Don't know why I can't say stretch. But if we win this game here, it's wraps. If we win this one here, I think we can. That's what I was talking about last video. I think we can go 9 for 10 or on a 9 and 10 run. I think that's realistic for us. I really do.
Every game
I think the only game we realistically should lose is probably against Milwaukee.
your position.
But everybody else is clucks for sure.
Cavs need one more
There's no
stop.
reason why we can't go 9 and
RJ
9 and 10 for
fired
sure.
on three the last time down.
I think 9 and 10 is realistic. Don't do that to. I'm about to say, don't do that to me.
There it has hit a game winner this season.
Don't do that to me, Cavs.
At the
You
buzzer.
feel me? What we doing? What we running?
Like I said, the one thing you don't want to do is
What they
give
running?
them a three-point opportunity to beat you. You make them a two-point shot, it's fine, but you can't.
Let's
give
see
up
here.
the
What they running?
Alec Burks has checked in. Another shooter on the floor.
Did they pick Kemba in the game? They picked quickly. They picked
Grimes and
RJ, Randall.
Fiveson.
I see Burke is inbounding.
Have been put back on the clock.
1, 2, 3, 4.
1.7.
So who's the? Where's the fifth man? Oh,
Cavs
that one
need
guy.
one
Oh,
more
they didn't pick
stop.
Kemba in the game. That's weird. What?
Burks is the trigger man. Having some trouble getting it in. Randall, tough
Oh,
shot.
good looking. Oh yeah, good looking. Yeah.
Boy, the Cavs did a
Duran-
tremendous job.
Yeah, Durandal.
Inbounds play.
Yeah.
And the only man open was Randall, and Randall was about 30 to 35
Yeah, that was a-
feet away from the basket. Heaved a desperation shot, and
Yeah,
that's
he-
all she wrote as the Cavaliers hang
I
on
like
to the
that, Drew
95.
Randall. You playing like a sail lord, brother. We needed that. We needed that. Yeah, we needed that for sure. Yes, sir. Post that on my Instagram. That will one. Yes, sir. Post that on my my channel, community page. Like I said, if you want to support, go ahead and subscribe to my channel.
See the replay.
Subscribe to my TikTok. You know, if you want to donate there, it's on my homepage. If you want to do that, don't have to. Do not have to at all.
Good job by the Cavs. Yeah.
We ain't panhandling people like that. You get what I'm saying? You're not gonna be like, yeah, just keep. Yeah, I need you to make sure you go to that. No, you don't have to do that, man. That is not. That is not something I would force anybody to do at all. Yes, sir.
John, this game
Yeah. Beat them clucks. We beat them cluck boys.
Kind of like the Oklahoma City game. You gotta win.
Oh yeah, man, Cavaliers about on this 10-game stretch. We about to for sure go 9 and 10 for sure. For sure. For sure, man. We about to run it up, man. We are about to run it up. And finally, we got to talk about the Cavs because the Cavs did some very weird things throughout this game, even though we won. And we gonna have to fix it. For sure. Let me also plug that back in here so I can see the comments. Oh shoot. But yeah, let's see here. Games like this and the last games are yeah, for sure. That's why I am hesitant to trade Colin unless we get a player that's bigger and probably the same or better scoring than Colin, because truth be told, Colin Sexton, that if DG develops how he's developing right now, you can technically plug them in together. It's just Isaac Okoro is going to have to come off the bench because I just do not think he has this. He doesn't have the height to really guard wings the way we want him to guard the wings, which is why we've been trying out Lamar Stevens, Lauri Markkanen, and so on. You get what I'm saying, at that small forward position. It's going to be entertaining to see how we manage this and how JB Bickerstaff coaches this potential lineup. But I guess we're going to see. Like I said, I'm a little hesitant. Oh, I think anybody that's a true Cavs fan is a little hesitant, a little weirded out about how this is going to work. But, we're going to see. 16-10 against Eastern Conference teams. Yeah, the Cavs, and the crazy thing, this is probably the best the Eastern Conference has ever been. This, and to be honest, the Eastern Conference is better than the West hands and feet, like way better, which is very impressive that the Cavs is really doing this on Eastern teams, because Knicks are supposed to be a playoff team. You get what I'm saying? They're supposed to, and we beating these teams. Like, you can argue OKC with some clucks, but we handle them. We handle who we supposed to handle. We competitive with teams we shouldn't be at this stage of our development, which is crazy. Well, I think the Cleveland Cavaliers deserve a lot of respect and love, because it's like, man, we've been consistently hooping, and it's like, it's some media outlets that's starting to give us some respect. You get what I'm saying? But I feel like we deserve more based off of what we truly been doing. You get what I'm saying? What we've been constantly and actively been trying to do. And I had to put the comments over there. That's the only reason. But and actively be trying to do, and this works. Hey, Rubio, I do too. I think we try to supplement that with Rondo. I think Rondo, well, you can tell Rondo is already things he does well, but Rubio, what makes him better than Rondo is that Rubio was a better scorer. And I don't think I realized how good of a scorer he was until he got here, because he went to Rondo. And a lot of it is because he got an inch or two over Rondo. Got some extra weight over Rondo. So it's a lot of things he can do. Like the game he went out, he had 27, 15, and 9. So that type of production is something you will miss for sure. Like Ricky Rubio was definitely a player that helped mold and develop our roster. Like we truly have to thank him for what he done for the Cavs. And that's not even an understatement. That is a real deal fact. That Rubio deserves some credit for what he was able to accomplish in the short tenure he was on the Cleveland Cavaliers. Like, he helped structure our team and making sure our team was right. So I give credit to bro. I really do. I really do give credit to bro. I'm truly thankful that he has helped establish our roster. You get what I'm saying? Also, too, like I said, if y'all want to help support, go ahead and subscribe to my channel, Relly Hall. Of course, subscribe to Relly Hall if you're not subscribed. You know what I'm saying? Follow me on TikTok. Follow me on IG. If you want to donate, you can do that. Don't have to. But if you want to keep up to date with my channel, I think Instagram will be the best location to subscribe to, because I will post when I'm about to post it. Like, I have like the thumbnail kind of edited down to where it fits story-wise, and probably the regular thumbnail how it's going to be on YouTube, just saying reposting other people's posts, cast content, whatever, and just shooting ideas and seeing how y'all think about those ideas, including last week I was asking y'all how y'all feel about how I should move with the podcast, move with my secondary channel. You get what I'm saying? And we did almost lose. That's why I was getting a little scared. We play really sloppy. We play really, really sloppy. I think it's some things we have to adjust. Even though I guess you can argue the beginning of third and fourth, we did play better than we typically do. I just think throughout that game, we just played piss. We really did play piss poor. I think first quarter, second quarter, we let their defense kind of get us off our norm. Even though one of the commentators did say the New York Knicks is not that good defensively, they still have Tom Thibodeau, who's not going to let any team just disrespect him on a defensive standpoint, because he is a defensive coach. So he understands how to make it harder for the opposition. And that's what he did, for sure. Cleveland is going to have to get better at recognizing that. Darius Garland is going to have to get better at recognizing that. Kevin Love, he's going to have to help our young guys get used to that. You know, Rondo, help our talent get used to that. Dylan Windler to I didn't like what I seen out there from Dylan Windler. He actually, yeah, I didn't like that at all. That was a very awkward performance. It was a lot of decisions he didn't have to make, but he made them decisions, and hopefully he learned from them. But that is one of the reasons why he doesn't get a lot of tick, because he is a player that has a lot of potential. It's just when you make goofy decisions like that, which he's a young player, it hurts the team. And they got to put you on the bench because they're like, we don't want you to keep making them same mistakes. That's going to put the team in a situation we can't climb out of. You feel me? That is a good question. What is going on with Colin Sexton? I know he's been recovering. I don't know how he's looking on his recovery because I don't think we've heard anything about it, you know, as of recently. My prediction, if they got him on the bench, they might try him. Maybe, you get what I'm saying? That might be close. If we make it to the playoff, I feel like they might put him on the floor for a little bit. But I don't think they're going to give him stupid minutes just so they don't, you know, probably re-injure that. But they might very well not play him until next season. But I guess we'll see. I think the Cavs are playing very, very safe, as they should, because they are not trying to mess up this development. They're not trying to mess up this core. And I do strongly believe they may extend Colin Sexton. I think everything that's starting to happen, shape up. I think they are essentially going to extend Colin Sexton because of the landscape. I do not think they trust free agency. And I do not think they trust the trade market for Colin Sexton, which is why I think they may extend him. Yes, if they get a decent offer, I think they may do it, but it would have to be a grand slam. And I think that's why Kobe Altman is very strategic. Because as if you notice, he's been very, very strategic with his moves. So, yeah, I don't think they have the intent to trade Colin. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, and our free throw shooting was piss poor. Oh my God, it was piss poor. Evan Mobley, we gotta get you. Yeah, we gotta get you right, man. Oh my God, the game should have been closed out 2 minutes before that happened. We should have had at least a 5 to 6 point lead. But free throws, we gotta handle the simple stuff first. TOs, we gotta get that down for sure, because it was a lot of TOs we was throwing first, second, third quarter that was unexcusable, especially the one by Dylan. Because he looked like he wanted to shoot that, and he just doubted himself. You get what I'm saying? Which is making me upset because I really like Dylan Windler. Anybody who watched my channel for a while, I compared him to Joe. I think he's going to be Joe Harris, which is a great compliment because Joe Harris is a sniper. Straight sniper. You get what I'm saying? And he got paid for being that. You know? And he has a long career in the league because he's a sniper, because you will always need a shooter. You will always need rim protecting bigs, 3-and-D wings, and shooters. Those 3 types of players will always have a place in the league long term. Always. Rim protection, 3-and-D wings, shooters. It's just that simple. So if Dylan Windler can develop that shot, his confidence, his IQ and decision making, you know what I'm saying? I think he can stay on the Cavs or potentially have a better career on probably somewhere else other than the Cavs, but Dylan Windler is gonna have to progress, man. He's gonna have to progress. And like you said, the free throw shooting at the end was oh my God, Lord have mercy. And for sure, because we did miss on Jared Allen and Lauri Markkanen, because those would have been 2 extra defenders, possibly two different players we can swap out. Because I think Evan Mobley probably was a little gassed. You know what I'm saying? Rim protection. Because I feel like Jared Allen is very underrated when it comes to rim protection. Because honestly, I feel like he's a better rim protector than Rudy. I think he's a better perimeter defender than Rudy. I think he's a better offensive player than Rudy Gobert. Rudy Gobert is a good player. I just do not think he's better than Jared Allen. I just don't see how. You know, I feel like Rudy Gobert is overpaid, and I feel like Rudy Gobert doesn't do anything out of the ordinary but be tall and understand to put his hands up. You know, he's a good defender. Don't get me wrong, but You said Garland is overrated. He is listening to Curry and LaFart telling him to be a ball hog. He cannot think for himself. Garland should get an award for the most turnover and no defense play. I don't agree with that take. Reason being is because, yes, Garland does have to progress in his decision making as well. If I give Colin Sexton the criticism, I have to give DG the criticism. But what he has to get better at is understanding when he has the mismatch and when not to settle. Sometimes Darius Garland does settle for shots because he feels like he can get that long three, but in reality, he can get in the paint, get that floater off, set the tone. Or when he do have the three presented to him, he get in the paint and he really tries to pass it, but the paint clogs up so fast that he gets in trouble and he panics a little bit and T.O. You get what I'm saying? Which I know JB Bickerstaff is probably in him about that, but he is gonna have to progress that. But I do not think Darius Garland is overrated when you've seen what he's been doing from start to finish. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's almost 20-10. Like I predicted in my prediction video, I said I think Garland could be a 20-10 player. You know, like he's 20-10 potential. He's a pass first player who can create his own shot and create shots for others, right? Like he's what a lot of point guards wish to be, but they just don't because they don't have the IQ. 2, they just don't have the consistency. And 3, they just do not have the respect and the polish like Darius Garland has. So I don't necessarily agree with you. Yes, I do think he does need to get his TOs down. Of course, any player do. But really, Darius Garland, because he is the ball handler. Like, he's typically going to have the ball most of the time. So he is going to have to get that down if he has that responsibility. So I will agree with that, but in the overall premise, I just don't agree. I just don't. Like, Darius Garland has definitely proved himself from season 1 to now. It's impossible to say that. Oh, yeah. If Evan Mobley if Evan Mobley get a couple extra pounds and work on his post game, I'm not gonna say it's Jeezy, but Evan Mobley can be a monster. Oh, what's up, CHB? You feel what I'm saying? What's up with you, Brody? Every pin. Man, what's up with y'all? Man, the Cavs has won again. The Cavs has done what they had to do. They did what they should have done, but they have to get better in the games overall because overall I do think they was piss poor. T.O.'s got to get down. The decision-making has to get better. The free throws must be hit, and they must talk. They got to talk. And this is a game. I know y'all seen Colin Sexton. This may have been a game where Colin Sexton was absolutely necessary. Also, make sure to subscribe to CHB because I will be on his channel soon. You know what I'm saying? He got a podcast cooking up. So, be there. Be ready, man, because, hey, we saying some things out there. And especially about them Cavs. Let's see here. Dudes, what they say. Dudes hustles on defense while carrying the offensive load. Facts. Garland definitely had an off game, for sure. He had an off game, which is why, but it is things like with this off game, it is some things he does that's reoccurring. But like I said, usually it's an anomaly. And I think a lot of that is because Jared Allen, Laurie Markkinen is out, and a lot of those weapons was gone. So a lot of that was kind of seen, and plus it's Tom Thibodeau. Tom Thibodeau is a defensive monster. You get what I'm saying? Like, he's gonna make his players play some defense. That's why Kemba didn't really play a lot because he wanted to put pressure on the ball. He wanted to make the Cavs earn it. Like, every possession the Cavs had to earn it. You know what I'm saying? Like, we had to earn free throws, we had to earn fouls, we had to earn, we had to earn everything. So I do agree with you, Kelly, once again, because it's like, Cavs defense is ice and the bench. The headband. Let's see. You would trade Colin Sexton for Buddy Hield in the first round pick? Really? I don't know about that, brother. Oh, shoot, he posting the podcast tomorrow? Oh yeah, I'm pinning it. I'm pinning it. I hope I did it. You know I'm a oh yeah, yup. Y'all better be there. Y'all better be subscribed to that channel, man. We about to go dumb. We about to go stupid. Let's see here. I wouldn't necessarily do it. It's Colin for Buddy Hield. You know what I'm saying? It's just I feel like you traded him for Buddy, you kind of underselling Colin. And I hate underselling, especially when you don't have to. Because Colin Sexton restricted free agent. We don't got to move Colin. At least not now. But Sacramento has to move Buddy Hield. Because once his contract is up, he can walk for nothing. You get what I'm saying? So I think the Cavs is in a better position, way better position than the Kings, because the Kings suck. They're not going to be in the offs. De'Aaron is eventually going to demand a trade. Their front office is garbage. You get what I'm saying? So it's like they are a lot more desperate than the Cavs will ever be. You get what I'm saying? Lot more. I would not mind getting Barnes and Buddy. It's just not, you're just not going to thrax me for him, though. You're not going to rob me with no mask on for Buddy Hield and Harrison Barnes. You get what I'm saying? When our team is drastically better than your team, like, we have playoff potential. Y'all don't. Y'all team borderline was about to get kicked out the league. Like, y'all, low-key, y'all are one more goofy season away from being out of here straight to Seattle. What you say? Give Young Bull the bag. Ew, I don't know if I agree with that. How much is the bag to you? You get what I'm saying? How much is that? Because if that's over 150, I can't do it, brother. Can't do that price, brother. Can't do it. I like Laurie, but I can't keep defending Jetty anymore. Yeah. 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 Jetty Osman does a lot of unnecessary things offensively, which he has his moments where he plays like KD or he plays like a player that should not be in the league. And for some reason, it is never the in-between. It is never half and half of those two scenarios. It is always one or the other, and it's unfortunate because Jetty Osman, in a perfect world, is the player we need right now as a wing. Right size, right weight, right offense, and he's a shooter. But unfortunately, he's not doing that consistently for the Cavs. Problem is, maybe it's the system, maybe it's just, I don't know, but I would look to shop Jetty. I think he probably would be better on another team. But I don't want to move too quick. But then again, the trade deadline is what? February 11th, February 10th, I believe. So, actually, I think it is February 10th, actually. I think it is, because I think it was a week after what I really thought it was. You said I got Garland over Sexton because we are doing way better without Sexton. No Wesley Matthews, no Grayson Allen. Greek Freak is a day-to-day for... Oh, really? Really? All them players is out for Wednesday? Oh, then we might run it up then. We might go 10. We might go 10 spread for sure. You said, oh, yeah, I agree with you. Yeah, you definitely got to give him at least... Well, you actually got to give him more than $100 million. Because like we said earlier, like if you gave Jared Allen 100, like Colin Sexton and his agents going to be like, whoa, wait a minute, brother. I've been here longer. I play better than him. I'm a better player than him. Why am I getting the same amount of money as him? Yes, he might compromise. Yeah, he might do this, But realistically, when I'm 22 years old and I'm in his situation, I'm trying to get some bag. You get what I'm saying? I'm trying to get the bag, you know what I'm saying, I'm a restricted free agent, so it's not like I could really just say, hey, I'm, and I'm on a playoff contending team. So yeah, you're gonna have to pay me. You're gonna have to cash out, brother. You know, like and he might try to push that 190 because, like I said, you got Shea who got that bag. You got Michael Porter Jr. that finessed the bag, and some other players that finessed the bag. But yeah, you got to pay him above 100 million. Like at least you got to give him at least 120. That's why I think 120, 130, 140 would be nice. But I don't want to pay him anything above 150. I think 150 is like you get what I'm saying. But we gotta see what Kobe Altman do, man. He been strategic. He's earned my support for sure. Earned my love, man. Kobe Altman has done some things this offseason and season. For sure. No, so quick, my brother. How many games we had with Bull and Mobley, if any? Okay, I feel it. Sexton needs to play like he wants 100 million. Then. Hey, Kelly, you fuck. Hey, I'm not gonna fake. I agree with you full-heartedly. I'm not gonna sit here and say you wrong because you absolutely right. But I can't even say that about that. You absolutely right. But realistically, he's gonna sit here and say, and as he should, he's been a star when we didn't have anything. He hustles out this world like Colin Sexton is undeniably a good talent. Like, he definitely is. I just want him to work on his decision making. And I know people be like, yo, you're a hater. But no, it's just, I understand what his potential lies. Like, he can be on that Kyrie, Don, Dame tier of player. Like, if he averaged 6 assists, 6 good assists, and he's averaging 24, 25, you get what I'm saying? Like, you understand where Cleveland would be, especially now that we got bigs. We still got to address the wings, but we got bigs. We got switch bigs like K-Love. We got Mobley can be here. Larry Mark can be here. You get what I'm saying? All these players that can be here. Isaac Okoro, Ice, who's, oh my God. Like, 2K, y'all need to put some respect on him because his defense is too low. His dunk is way too low. Like, get my brother right. You get what I'm saying? Ice is a defender, and y'all got him with non-defender attributes. You get what I'm saying? On a tangent. But, you get what I'm saying? But, yeah. We should look at Eric Gordon. It depends on what the asking price is. And we might have to give up, like, Kevin Love or Larry Markkinen to do it, assuming they like him being hurt. And what they might end up doing, if they were to do it, they probably do Rubio, and they probably buy him out, just like how they said they would have did with Russell Westbrook. If they traded John Wall for Russ and some picks, they would just waive and clear Russell Westbrook and let him walk. So if they did that, so yeah, Houston would not be keeping Rubio. They'd just be clearing him off the books. Which, in theory, Cleveland could just say, you know what, I'm just gonna go ahead and sign Brody again. But you also want to be ethical too with your decisions. So for sure. Let's see here. He said, "What's my Brody Steve say? Please, we don't want to like." Please, we don't want to look like LA with a whole. Oh yeah, I agree with that. Cause the Los Angeles Lakers looking like straight clucks. Like they looking like some retired clucks, and a lot of that, and they would be better if they didn't have Russ. And that's really their problem, because if they had the same team, but let's say you replace Russ with Damian Lillard, assuming Damian Lillard was healthy, it would be better. Or Russ with Bradley Beal, way better. And that's really what they like. The spacing is just trash. It's garbage. And I agree. Cleveland has to address that to make sure when Colin comes back, and assuming we keep him, bro, the spacing is decent. Because we need shooters. I've been arguing that for the past 2-3 years, or as long as I've been on a channel and people, so we definitely gonna have to get some pieces. Kelly, once again, you're right. I do agree we are far from LA. Far from it. But we do need to make strategic and intelligent trades. For sure. Oh, if the Knicks trade Drew Randall for Drew Randall for Russell Westbrook, they deserve not to make it to the playoffs. Oh my God, that would be one of the. And you still got Kemba. Oh yeah, y'all shouldn't be in the offs. That the New York Knicks would be some straight goofballs if they did that. If they made that trade, like for real, like sincerely, they would be some straight clucks. That would be a pit. Oh, do you understand what Stephen A. would do? Like he would go on live television. And just look at the like he wouldn't even say no. He wouldn't even have to. We understand his pain. Like you can't. The New York Knicks cannot be that dumb to trade you. Because truth be told, like yes, Drew Randall has not been living up to his last season, but I don't think it's because he's not performing. I think it's because he has too much pressure as a first option player. He's not meant to be a first option player, and that's why I think the playoff kind of hinted at that. I think Drew Randall needs a star to help him. Like, I think they need to trade Bote. They might, and I love RJ Barrett. They got to trade RJ Barrett and all these players to get a star to pair up with Drew Randall. And I promise you, Drew Randall would look way better. I promise you. And I think, to be honest, I think they got Cam under the interpretation that if he develops, he could potentially be the star. But, we'll see. But enough with the Knicks because they some clucks. Cleveland beat them boys, but Cleveland is about to run it up. We about to run it up solid. We about to run it up crazy. Cleveland is gonna, like I said before, has to get better at the fourth and the third, and we have to get better at making our shots. We also got to get better at making offense easy. Like too many times where we made it harder than what it had to be, way too hard, and we have to be a little bit more strategic on what we do. Passing was an issue, which is weird because we usually a really good passing team. Tonight, I don't think the passing one was as good or as fluid as it typically is. Yes, we can argue it was just an off game for a lot of our players, but still it is things that you just cannot do because you get in a routine of doing it. And the Cavs is in no position to get in a routine of being clucks because Cleveland been playing way too good, too consistently to do this now. We are a playoff contending team who can actually mess around and get to a second round based off of how hungry we've been playing, how young we are, and how JB Bickerstaff coaches these guys. Yes, he's going to have to become better when it comes to throwing some offensive rotations, but I think a lot of that has to do with us not having a lot of offensive players to really complement an offensive rotation, which I think Kobe Altman is going to make that happen. He's going to make some shake. But yeah. Trade JB and Garland for Ben. If I could, I would have went to builded a bear with a Cavs jersey, and I would have just threw it at your face. I'm not gonna fake it to you, brother. That is something we should never do at all, my brother. Not at all, my bro. Not at all. But also too, yeah. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. But also too, man, if y'all not subscribed to my channel, subscribe to my channel. If you want to go to my Instagram, subscribe there too, because I post a lot about what I'm gonna post. You get what I'm saying? And what else? Man, I lost my train of thought. What was I saying? Oh, and if you want to donate, you can donate. It's on the front or the home part of my page, whatever, blase, I don't care. But if y'all want to do that, it is what it is. But if you want to help me grow, subscribe, share. Instagram, you can go there. TikTok, I got a TikTok account, Relly, where I'm going to try to make some shorts, some content there. So if that's y'all vibe, y'all like that, the content is there, the links is there. I got to add the TikTok one, you get what I'm saying? But under video, I promise I'll put that in there. I will have it in there for sure after tomorrow, for sure. But Instagram link there, the donation links is there, the YouTube, all that stuff is all there. Let's see. But back to the Cleveland Cavaliers, because, like I said, man, the Cleveland Cavaliers has been phenomenal. But they do have to get better with decision-making, for sure, as a whole. And a lot of that has to do with them being young guys, but they have to get better for sure. Let's see here. Let's see. Ben need to feel the love. I'm not gonna fake it to you, Ben Simmons. I don't think he works here. We would have to trade too much to make him a complimentary player here. I think, I don't like Ben, but I just think defensively he would work out perfectly for the Cavs. Offensively, he would be the worst thing ever for the Cavs. He needs a team that has some decent amount of shooters. I think Houston might be decent for him. Maybe Portland. Sacramento actually would be decent for him. Even Washington, actually. Washington be pretty decent for him, too, but they would have to 5 out for sure. It would have to be a team with a young, modern mind, but enough players where they can stretch out and be willing to possibly play a 5-out offense. You get what I'm saying? And if they're not playing a 5-out offense, they would at least have to have or not have a true center that would essentially, the center is out on the perimeter and you let Ben be on the block. You get what I'm saying? Or that, that area to really catch oops. Because I don't think Ben is really going to shoot the ball. I think he's just, I don't know. I just don't think that's where his mind is at. But I wish bro the best. And I agree with you, I agree with you, Davis, because I remember you because I'm not going to botch your name. I promise you. The spacing with modern bigs would be terrible. He would have, with traditional bigs would be terrible. He would have to be with a modern, like a Thomas Bryant in Washington. He would be perfect. You get what I'm saying? Maybe a Christian Woods in Houston. He'd be perfect. You get what I'm saying? Like, he couldn't be with like an Andre Drummond. No. He couldn't be with a, actually DeMarcus Cousins would be modern, but he couldn't be with an Anthony Davis. You get what I'm saying? Like, he couldn't be with those tier centers. He couldn't be. Maybe with Bam, maybe, but, offense, that might be in question. But yeah, he would have to be with like one of those like those modern bigs, or like they're playing big but they're not necessarily big. You get what I'm saying? Like even when Bertans they would sometimes put him at the center. Like he's not a big, but he's there. But he, like, you get what I'm saying? Like he could not play with a traditional big man, like you said. But if it's not a traditional big man, I think you could do it. Yes, sir, man. Yeah, Kelly, yeah. Let's pin that, yeah. For sure. Yeah. Yeah, and I hope it updates too. He said, come on, brother, don't treat another brother like that. Brother, I feel you. Brother Steve. Brother Steve, I feel you. I hear you. I love Ben Simmons. Trust me. If this was Pip Sports, it would be the total opposite. But we just can't afford being on the Cavs. Like he would be like, if we have better, if Dylan Windler was a better shooter right now, and Jetty Osman was hitting, and all those and Dean Wade was better shooting or more consistent shooting, we can possibly do that, but we just can't do that now. We don't have the shooters in place to clean him up. And then the bigs, yes, they can shoot, but not enough to where Ben Simmons would not be a liability, especially in the offs, because all they're gonna do is double, maybe run zone, or to just completely not defend Ben and just put 2 on somebody. So it's, double team it, whoever the main ball handle, and force Ben Simmons to really create a shot, but he's not going to do it. We've seen him the last couple years just freeze up. So it'd be some challenging for him for sure. Garland could definitely do better, but I do think this game was a huge anomaly on his performance. A huge anomaly, because usually come on, man, we know what Garland do. We know good and well what Darius Garland is capable of doing, because he's just that good. He's just that good. He's just that talented. He's just that impactful of a player, and already. already 3 years in. He's already that impactful of a player. He's developed so nicely within 3 years. He went from being considered, oh, we should trade him to yeah, he's a star. You get what I'm saying? Like, and that's why I've always been so high on Garland, because even that first year I was like, hey, hold the brakes. I know he averaged 12, 14 points, but when you look at how he was scoring them points, passing the ball, you can see it. Then the second year, you can really see it, but still people was kind of on the fence because they, a lot of people love Colin. You can understand because we understood that those two would probably be battling for the same position, right? And we kind of didn't want 2 6'1s in the lineup, especially me. And now that Colin's out, you can kind of see more of it because essentially Garland is getting the position Colin had for his first 2 years, right? And you really get to see what Garland is capable of being when he's the ball handler, especially majority of the times, And I just do think this game here was an anomaly. I think the whole team as a whole could have played better. Like, even Evan Mobley, I think he could have hit those more free throws. I feel like defensively we could have been a lot better. I feel like Dylan Windler could have – oh, my God. Now, that's the one that probably should get a lot of criticism, as much as I love Dylan Windler, but it's just a lot of mistakes he made that were just unnecessary. This game was extremely unnecessary. Extremely unnecessary. Let's see what y'all talking about. I agree with you. Ben Simmons is definitely hurting. And if you're talking about in the nature of like, let's say mental illness or mental that mental space, I do think it's a lot of things you just don't know about a player or a person, right? You get what I'm saying? I think we do get in a situation where we just forget that people are like me and you. They just in a situation where they're on TV all the time. They're talked about all the time. They're playing against thousands of fans, every other night. You get what I'm saying? They're not seeing their family for a good portion of the year. You get what I'm saying? So it's a lot, and even I fell victim to that too, because I just forget, like, that person is a person. Like, if I was in their shoes, how would I feel? And I feel like I have it rough, and, and obviously, not saying like their life is just, this rock bottom, that's why they get, paid to compensate some of that. But, money doesn't solve everything. You get what I'm saying? Being on TV doesn't solve everything. So I do agree with you, Steve, that we just don't know if he's hurting. But if we're talking about from a basketball standpoint, a literal basketball standpoint, I just don't think it makes sense for us from a basketball standpoint to pull the plug and get Ben Simmons. You said trade Colin Sexton. I don't know this for sure. Don't get me wrong. Like, I'm not just, I don't have no source to back that up. I'm not sure if Colin Sexton necessarily wants to leave, but I'm not gonna necessarily say he wants to stay. I'm not sure. I just don't know. But I wouldn't say Colin Sexton is one of them type of guys that want to leave a small market team. Actually, I think he's one of the players who actually love to be on a small market team because he get to say, this is my team. Because it is certain players that just don't like the big market. Like, they just feel like it's you just feel like it's the easy way out. I do think Colin has that mentality. It's just on us to make sure we build a roster that makes sense if we feel like Colin Sexton is the player that we're building around. You get what I'm saying? So we'll see. We will see. Let's see here. It was a great conversation with you, Steve, man. Great conversation, Brody. Let's see here. I don't know why I just got so quiet. I just went in deep thought mode. Excuse me. Thank y'all for watching too. Thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for communicating. Thank y'all. Also too, like since y'all here though, my last couple videos, how y'all been feeling about that, man? Y'all been thinking they been weird? You think I could be better? Like, what's the deal, man? Let me know. Cause I don't need to be making no piss poor videos. You know what I'm saying? Like I gotta improve on that if they piss poor. So y'all gotta let me know. Oh yeah, of course, man. I make that Cavs content for sure, my brother. Like man, ZIY, man, we make that content, brother. Like, of course. And at first, I was talking about basketball in general because I really do love basketball. But you know what? It was just easier for me to just zone in, tap into Cavs because I'm from Cleveland. I'm a Cavs fan. Why not? I was gonna naturally watch the game anyway, so why not just completely focus? And keep in mind, I still watch other games. Don't get me wrong, but I make sure I like even tonight. Even though y'all probably witnessed me watch the game, I'm still probably gonna watch it again, just so I can make sure when I make a video in the future, I'm accurate or accurate enough to where I can if somebody question me on my opinion or whatever, I can back it up because this happened. I feel like that's how it should be. It really should be. Like, you shouldn't just be clucking it up and just hoping for the best. But, I could be a little different when it comes to that. Also, too, like, anybody that's watched my past couple videos, do y'all think they're bad, or they're good, Because like I said, I need to know. I need to know how my videos look on y'all end. Like, do y'all actually like them? Who's this person here? He said, I am from Columbus, Cavs. Yes, sir. OH. Ayo. Because I bleed Cleveland, man. I promise you I bleed Cleveland. Yes, sir. Yeah, because I got I gotta know, like, because I didn't know if my content is good, man. I don't know if my content is garbage or good. I'm probably gonna put a post too, just asking y'all, because like I said, I need to make sure my content is efficient. Need to know. Let's see here. We gonna pin that. Says Sexton can go. Please stop defending him. He's just a Piola. And points go to team. That might be a typo. Be a star, he would be happier. Thank you, Brian. That's much appreciated for sure. Much appreciated, because that's my goal. Like, I really try to make good content. Like truth be told, I really try to make the best content I possibly can. And that's probably why you potentially see me edit a lot of my stuff or ask so many questions, because I'm just like, I don't want to assume my content is one way when it's really not that way. You know what I'm saying? So Probably after this stream, I'm probably gonna try to make a video, or I might do it. We'll see. We'll see. Cause if let me see. I might make a story or short. I might make a couple of shorts. And then I'll probably make a video Wednesday. What's up with you, Tut? How you feeling, bro? I think it's been a while since I've seen you on my channel, though. But what's up with you, Brody? You feel what I'm saying? You know, we talking Cavs as usual. You know, talking Cavs as usual. Let's see here. I agree though. If we are gonna trade Sexton though, I do want some in return. Like I don't want to just lose him for nothing. You know, that would not be good at all. Okay, so I think this person is a spammer. So we're gonna remove bro. And I think the last one actually was a spammer too, so we're gonna remove that too as well. That's actually ZIY. That's actually 100% accurate, actually, because we own the rights to him. He's a restricted free agent. We got his bird right. We had him for the amount of years we needed him to have him. So like I said, that's how like we are definitely in a position where we can make a decision like that. Like we do not need to rush a decision. We really don't have to make a decision that's not beneficial for the Cavs. You get what I'm saying? Let's see here. Let's see here. We could keep running, bro. Oh yeah, I'm hip to you being on my channel last year for sure. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, oh yeah, I remember. I'm just saying, it's been a grip I've seen, bro. Trust me, I remember those who've been there. I remember the OGs on my channel, especially when my content was definitely in need of help for sure. Like I definitely, I feel like I've progressed. I definitely could get better and need to get better, but compared to what it was a year ago, I'm so happy and thankful y'all stuck with me this long. Cause, you know what I'm saying. But I guess that's the Cleveland nature in y'all, man. The Ohio nature, the Cavs fan nature. We just some loyal guys who's willing to watch and help people grow. Which, thank y'all, man. Thank y'all. Right, 29-19. I think we might mess around. We gonna end with at least 40 W's. At least we gonna get 40. We gonna get 40. We got to. We gonna get some 40. We gonna get a little bit of the 40 at least. At least. I hear you. Don't get me wrong. I hear you. I really hear you. But I think Rondo is necessary for the time being until we establish that ball handling. I can understand giving Lamar Stevens some more minutes because he is deserving. I think he can develop into another complimentary player for us. And I want to say role player, but I think certain people do take that as like, oh, you can be a very, very effective. Like, look at Lou Will. Lou Will is a powerful role player, and he's been so for so many years. Like, maybe not now, but you know, he's at the end of his career. You know what I'm saying? But the Lou Will we know, anybody would want him as a 6-7 man on their roster. You know what I'm saying? You said Pip. Actually, hold up. I gotta take a picture of that. I have to. I'm sorry if y'all see my I got to. That is crazy to me. I got to, man. Like, that is the first I've ever heard that. Like, I know me and Pip Sports, we did make a lot of content together. We still do. But that is crazy to me. My boy Pip, man. The homie. Alright. Yeah, Sweet Lou. But we played good enough to win last year. And that was entertaining. The next time I do it on the game with my PS5, hopefully I have the camera bot in. So you're probably gonna hear a party chat of me, Queese, all my friends, all the homies. And we're gonna be talking some Cavs, you get what I'm saying? For sure. For sure. Let's see here. I agree with y'all. I do think Rondo is going to need some more minutes, for sure. I do not know why the quality seemed buffery, because I got it on another screen, and it should be running 60 FPS. But hopefully it browsers out. Maybe it's just a internet thing, but yeah, it should be 60 FPS, which is supposed to be really, really good. Hopefully that loads back up, brother. Let's see here. Or maybe that was just my screen. You said, I'm pulling up to All-Star Weekend. Oh, yeah, you excited for All-Star Weekend, ZIY, man? Man, I want to go so bad, though. But I'm going to be in college, so it's like, I'm probably going to have something to do. But I'm going to be monitoring it for sure. It's in Cleveland. I got to. It's in Cleveland. Of course I got to monitor the All-Star game, man. Of course. What am I saying? Rondo's, it's a lot of on-court things you just don't notice. Rondo is good for assists, don't get me wrong, but it is a lot of things he does that's very underrated. Very underrated, especially in that third quarter. It's like shots he takes in second quarter, he intentionally takes to break the mold, to be like, hey guys, if I can take these shots, you can do this too. Because you can see Dylan Willer was playing a little bit better, even though he was still making weird choices. But, he seemed more confident with Rondo. In the past with Kevin Love, when he hit that, hey, they need to man. 2K, side note, I need to upgrade my bro. You get what I'm saying? Expeditiously. Now, let's see here. I'm proud of Lamar Stevens, too, because he's definitely progressed from last season. Because I like Lamar Stevens mainly because his size, he had the potential to be the wing that we possibly needed. But right now that he's gotten the tick, I think he's definitely showing us why in the future he deserves some tick. You know what I'm saying? Like, he really does. What's happened? Okay, we back. Okay, looks like we back. We lost a couple of y'all. Tony Brown, man, I'm glad you found my channel too, bro. I'm glad you too, because y'all support means so much to me. Honestly, I've grown a lot. A lot of y'all who's probably been here for a while, y'all know how the progression is being. Y'all understand. Y'all understand. Like, I don't even really gotta speak on that. Y'all understand how important y'all have been for us. Well, for me, like, I'm saying it like, you know what I'm saying? For me, like, me individually, like, y'all have helped me grow so much. So I thank y'all, man. Yeah, I don't know why I did that. Like, I just noticed because I had to go on my own computer to start it up because I'm like, dang, why did this do that? But I think it might have froze on my end. It went from 60 FPS to 0. I don't know why that happened, but we got it fixed now, though. You know what I'm saying? They trying to hold me back, man. They tried to hold me back. They tried to stop the fight. But we back in the game, man. We back in the game, man. Got some of the best fans ever. You know what I'm saying? Some of the most loyalist fans ever. So we got 2 Tonys, man. We got Tony. Tune, what you said? I mean, what you said? I found your channel last year. It grew since last year, and I'm not subbed yet, but I'm a sub. Yeah, we need you to sub, Brody. What you mean? We need, like, hey, man. Once again, man, if you not subbed now, I need y'all to hit that subscribe button because I need y'all, man. The YouTube algorithm likes that. You feel what I'm saying? I'm a Cavs YouTuber. I love basketball, so I can talk about other topics. You know what I'm saying? I do watch these games, don't get me wrong. But I'm a Cavs fan at heart. I'm from Cleveland. I bleed Cleveland. You know what I'm saying? So, if you want to follow me on Relly Hall. If you want to get updated, you can go to my Instagram account. If you want to do donations, you can go to the links is on my homepage. You know what I'm saying? It's there, is if you want to do it. But like I said, I got a TikTok. You know what I'm saying? Which, if you essentially y'all know TikTok, but the stories I be doing on YouTube is essentially what I'm gonna do on there. Is gonna be a little bit more creative because I have more freedom and choices with the music. Because TikTok give you a lot more freedom than YouTube. YouTube, if I breathe wrong, they hit me with the demonetization on the quickness. You get what I'm saying? Even though it's not, I don't do it based off of that, but it's just the mental game in your head is like, dang, if I do that, they're going to hit me with this red symbol. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know what I'm saying? I want my videos to be free. I want it to be well. And so follow me on IG. You can follow me on Twitter. Well, let's be realistic here. Follow me on IG. Follow me on YouTube because I'm just not that active on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? You can donate. You can do what you want to do. You get what I'm saying? But we talking Cavs tonight. We are talking Cavs tonight. And I'm thankful for anybody who's been watching me for a while. Even just picked up on me now. You get what I'm saying? I'm thankful. You get what I'm saying? Like, I just can't. I'm thankful. Thankful. Like, that's all. Oh, yeah, Tut, man. I appreciate that, Brody. Like, and even if you wasn't subscribed and you still wanted to watch my content, obviously, I don't have no problem with that. Like I'm not one of those guys. Like, I'm thankful. Like, the growth I've experienced has been great for me. Like, a learning lesson. Understanding the statistics of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, honestly, the fact that I can make a video and people actually want to watch it, or even put my video into terms of where they consider watching or not, I'm thankful for that. You know what I'm saying? I have to be. I feel like, why not? Like, I'm in a situation where I'm liking the growth. I want to keep getting better, which is why I'm taking a break from my podcast, because I want to make sure I can make it even better than what it is. Because don't get me wrong, it is certain videos that don't do as well as I want them to, but overall, I do think they do decent enough to where I understand I can still do them. But at the same time, I just don't want to settle for, they all right. You know what I'm saying? I want to make sure they're entertaining, they're decent, and they're good for y'all, you know? Because it don't make sense to make all right content, especially if you know you can push more. You know what I mean? So, I'm 53. Mobley reminds me of Brad Sellers from Ohio State, 7-foot center. Ooh. How would you feel about Karis LeVert trade for Rubio, Windler, and picks? It depends on how many picks I'm giving up. Actually, you know the reason I wouldn't do that deal, honestly, sincerely, because that means Colin Sexton would have, or Caris LeVert is on the bench. You know what I'm saying? And if I pay if I pay Colin Sexton some money, that boy ain't got no business on the bench. Because if I give you 120 plus, you better get out there and hoop, brother. We don't got no time for that 150 million plus on the bench. That don't make sense to me. You know? And let me see how tall Caris LeVert is, because if it's a 6'6", nah, I'm not benching you. I'm not paying him at the small forward. 205, nah. Because John Wall is bigger than you in weight. He's not bigger than you in height, obviously, but I'm not doing that. That don't make sense for me. Why I do that, brother? I'm not paying Caris LeVert on the bench. I'm sorry. I didn't trade all them asses for you to be on the bench. You know, like I didn't trade picks, Dylan Windler and Rubio for you to be on. Now Rubio, he works out though, to be on the bench, because it's just, you know, that veteran leadership. But I'm not doing Caris LeVert. I'm sorry. I can't do it. I cannot do it. The deal is not bad. That's the problem. Like, the deal is actually, I probably would do the deal. I just wouldn't do it on a me understanding the fit. You get what I'm saying? So that's where I'll be a little hesitant. And also too, yeah, that takes minutes away from Isaac Okoro, who's a really good player. I think he got potential to develop into something nice as well. And I just seen a question where they say Jetty Osman was weird, right? I don't know where. Oh yeah, but yeah, yeah, Jetty Osman. That's what I'm saying. Like, he either has where he plays like Kevin Durant, or he plays like he should not be in the league, and it's never in the middle. It is never in the middle with Jetty Osman. And I don't know why, because Jetty, like I said earlier, in a perfect world, he is the best player for the Cleveland. He is exactly what we need at the small forward position, height and weight, and he's the shooter. Like, he literally checks all the boxes. He's just not consistent, and I don't know why it is. Maybe, I just don't know. Like, what is it? Maybe it's the system, you know? Maybe it's just the inconsistency with minutes. I don't know. But, I would recommend trading Jetty, or at least shopping him, or both. I would flip Sexton for a lottery pick before I give him a max contract. Cavs would be 500 without Love this year. I don't think Jetty Osman is a liability, but I do think he do caps off the potential of what we can be, if that makes sense. And if it don't, I'm gonna break it down. I got all the time in the world right now. I do think because we need a player at that position, I think him staying here only halts us, because in a real world, it is players out there that we can trade him for that would help us immediately and not kill our chemistry. We just have to look out there. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, Jetty Osman could be, because it's weird, because he can be that player. He's just not right now. You said you right for real, but when I support someone on YouTube, I'm going to continue to support them, not unsub when they're inactive. That's respectable. That's respectable for sure. I'm just not one of those people where if you don't want to follow me, but you just want to watch my content, I'm not mad at that. You get what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, all that's just saying to me is I just didn't make a good enough video, or I didn't make a good enough content to attract you to want to subscribe to me anyway, which is going to make me push harder. You know what I'm saying? In terms of what I'm able to do and what I'm not able to put out. Because at the end of the day, I'm a competitor. I'm a competitor, and I'm very, very competitive. So I want to be number one. Like, obviously, I want to be number one Cavs content creator. I want to be number one this. I want to be number one that. But in order to do it, I have to be good. Like, I can't be a cluck creator and be number one. That's not how it works. And even if I was number one, it's not going to be for long. It's not going to be sustainable. So I do respect perspectives. That's why I try to make my comments like, you can say whatever you want to say. I just want you to back it up. You get what I'm saying? But, you know, on a tough little tangent. Troy Brown said Osman has proven more with his minutes than anybody else in his position other than Isaac and Lamar, of course. That's respectable. Crazy Cash, man. Jetty Osman is up in the air sometimes, yeah. He hits the nail and sometimes he slams your thumb. That was probably the most perfect analogy of what Jetty Osman is, man. Because, like, it's been times where I've like, be like, yo, we should trade him. And then the next game, like, he's killing. But then the game I give him a compliment, he just, for some reason, is just like, he goes peekaboo. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, what is going on, brother? Like, like, we need you. And Windler, too. I don't know, because tonight I didn't really like how Windler came. It was a couple plays I just didn't like Windler. How he came out. It was a lot of decisions I feel like he rushed. But, you know, it's arguable. Oh, hold on. Yeah, send a link in the chat, though. You said Laurie Marketing is out indefinitely? For really? Really? Wow, yeah, send that in the chat, brother. And I post a link. Yeah, Source Keeper, man, you keeping it a stack with me, brother. Cause that's honest. You know, you gotta enjoy it. And whatever you do, like, cause not even just YouTube, whatever you do, you gotta enjoy it. You gotta be passionate. You gotta be competitive. Well, and I won't say competitive, but being competitive makes it easier to want to do it because you always in your mind know it's something you can do better. And because you can be better, you always gonna want to do it because it's like every morning you're like, I can do this, I can do that. Every night I can do this, I can do that. And you're gonna keep doing that until you get there. You know what I'm saying? It's like that Kobe mentality we talk about. You've always talked about. That's what made him love the game because it's like he always knows he can work out more, he can shoot more. You know what I'm saying? So for me on a YouTube standpoint, I look at it like the reason why you didn't subscribe because it's my fault. It's not your fault. I'm getting mad at you because you ain't subscribing because my content's not good enough. You get what I'm saying? So it just makes me work out. It makes me work harder on that because trust and believe, like, if y'all, well, assuming y'all watch my content from last year, if you see my content from last year to now, it's progression. It's progression because I didn't want to settle because I just feel like, why should I settle when Cleveland has never settled? When the Cavs have never settled? Where I'm from has never settled. Y'all have never settled. So, you know, don't make sense to me. You say, Troy Brown, you said, how hesitant do you think we should be to make trades when messing with chemistry? Like, if we trade Lamar Stevens for Steph Curry, yes, it's a major win, but you would expect a dip in chemistry. I do. But I do believe that it depends on who you trade. Like, if you trade, like the Denzel Valentine, that didn't hurt our chemistry. Why? Because he wasn't as deep in the roster. He wasn't as deep in the culture as if we were to trade Colin Sexton. You get what I'm saying? Or if we were to trade Kevin Love. You get what I'm saying? Especially now because he's the vet. He's the one all the young guys goes to. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, it's like you have to know that. And I think Kobe Altman knows who's those type of guys, you know? Like, if you wanted to flip Rondo again, you could do that. He's not ingrained in the culture yet. You know what I mean? So you got to pick and choose your fight. And you can't do a trade that's disrespect. Like, because that's really what happened to the Wizards when they traded John Wall. When they traded John Wall, even though some might say it may have been a good long-term decision, it's just how they did it, how they handled it was not a good culture for the Wizards. So the Cavs can do it. It just depends. You know what I mean? I think the Cavs should draft a tall, small forward, 6'7". Yeah, that's why I wanted Cam Reddish. That's extreme, and especially now that we know what Cam Reddish got traded for, we could have shipped that for sure. We could have made a way better package. That deal was too sweet, man. In the words of Pip, that deal was too sweet. I agree with that too. Yeah, you can't give up on stuff like that, Tut. You can't do that. Like, let's keep it real. Like, I know we talking about basketball, but you can't give up, man. Like, you owe it to yourself to keep pushing. You get what I'm saying? Like, you too great of an asset to yourself to settle when you have so much potential. You get what I'm saying? Like, you are too brilliant, too smart, too creative, too wise to settle. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just you bring so much to the world and not even know how much of an impact you are. And I know people say it's such how many people, but everything is meant to happen for a reason. Everything has an impact. Truth be told, everything has an impact. Because if, let's say, 5 person that was working at Amazon doesn't work, yeah, you might feel that way. It didn't impact, but for those other 10 workers that's there, their job is even more harder because now they have to work for the 5 they just lost. You get what I'm saying? So, you got to think of things like that, man. Like, your mentality has to be shifted to that because it's like you're more impactful than what people would ever give you credit for. You know what I mean? And that's why I understand y'all. Like, y'all are so, like, come on, man. I can't get monetized on YouTube if I can't get 1,000 people to watch my content. I mean, yeah, 1,000 people to watch my content. Like, it's just like, yeah, I can say I marketed the videos, did such and such and such, but them 1,000 people still gotta watch the video. At the end of the day, I gotta be thankful to bros. Also, too, is also dipping for frames per second, so it may kick a lot of people out. Just be wary of that. Be very wary of that. We're going to try to kick this back up. We don't know why I do not know why it's doing that, because actually I'm starting to see it right now. It just went from 60 FPS to 30. Troy Brown, I seen it. I really don't like the All-Star jerseys. I hope they change them. I think they ugly. I really do. And I hope Laurie is out for 3 to 4. Like, if they estimate 3 to 4 weeks, I'd give him the extra 2 weeks. Because I know they said it was an ankle sprain, but looking at how he landed, that just didn't look right. Like, you don't play around with them type of injuries. You get what I'm saying? Okay, and it's jumping back up to 60 frames per second, so it should be cool. It's going to get right. It's going to get right, for sure. It's going to, and it jump right down. Ew. We just going to have to give it time, guys. We going to have to give it some time. You're going to have to give it some time. And then it jump right back up to 60 frames per second. So we battling, man. We already knew the frames per second was against us. Is it still froze on y'all end? Let me know down in the comments below. Yeah, how he landed was terrible. And Rondo, like you said, Rondo was so crucial. And people don't truly recognize how impactful bro is to the Cavs. Like, it's just certain, like, Dylan Windler in certain instances looked a little bit more confident. It's just he made a lot of decisions that he had no business making. And I think Rondo probably talked to bro, was like, hey, man, relax. Chill out. You making decisions you don't need to be making. You know what I mean? Hey, I agree with you. I wish this was like 2K too, because well, but then again, if you play my league, for some reason when you turn them off, players still get hurt. So, the 2K been finesse. You know what they need to do on 2K? Speaking of 2K, they need to boost up my boy Isaac Okoro defense. Why has he got a 70-something defense and he's a defender? Yeah. Do you know how many players would have so much better careers if injuries was not a thing? Like, if Derrick Rose could not get hurt, I truly think Derrick Rose would have messed around and had another MVP, and I think he would have won a title. That Chicago Bulls name was so dangerous. So dangerous. Man, bro, that is not Lamar Stevens on 2K, man. Like, 2K is so lazy. Like they are so lazy. Like, that is not Lamar Like, if I turn on the television, like, come on, brother. Like, y'all know y'all could have did a better job with that. Like, the dude been in the league for 2 years and he don't even got a face game. What type of, like, I understand if he was a rookie, but y'all treat him like he's never been in the league before. Yeah, practically LeBron 19 seasons, no injuries. But he's starting to get them, though. He's starting to get them a lot more often, but it took him, like you said, 19 seasons to truly get injuries. So whatever health routine he's doing, I think a lot of people should be taking that because his health routine is crazy. Crazy. And do not forget to like, share, and subscribe to this video, man. You feel what I'm saying? Y'all help is what boosts my channel. You get what I'm saying? Y'all get me there. Y'all literally get my channel to where it need to be, where it can be. Y'all show the potential of my channel. That's no cap. You get what I'm saying? No cap. If you want to follow me on IG, it's there. Somewhere in that little box there. You can go to my menu page. Follow me. The links are there. I got to add the TikTok link. I will do that after the stream for sure. But, you know. What you saying now? I love Garland's style of play. I play NBA Live 19 every day, and I do the one edition. I have a PG, and I score 20 points and 12 assists per game. I am so shocked to hear you say you play NBA Live. I am not going to fake. I am not going to lie to you. The last time I played NBA Live, I made a player, and it actually might have been 19. DeAndre Jordan had the ball, because I got, whatever the year the Sixers had number 1, and they drafted Ben or Markelle, whatever they had number 1, which might have been 19. I had the rock. No, DJ had the rock. It was like 6 seconds left, right? DJ brought the ball up the court, hit a 3 in my mouth for game. And when that happened, I never played NBA Live ever again. Ever. There's no way I should be worried about DeAndre Jordan, of all players, hitting a 3. He just got a free throw. You talking about some threes? Man, get out of here. That's crazy. I didn't even know Curry was from Akron until like 2 years ago, too. When somebody said that, I'm like, wow, that's kind of crazy. You know, 2K be having their problems too, but from a realistic gameplay standpoint, I'm playing 2K over Live. Live has the better ideas though. I think everything they've done, like shoes, the little they pro stuff and all that, the clothes, it's been a lot more. Because you notice 2K be trying to steal from them so bad. NBA Live from a like if 2K had their creative, 2K would be gone. But if NBA Live had their gameplay, I think Live would be back in the door for sure. You said the last time you played Live was 07. Isn't that when wasn't that when Delonte West was on the cover? Am I tweaking? He was on the cover on NBA Live 07. I was a real young buck. I was a real young buck. Or was that KG? Was KG on Live? Who was on Live? Because I know Live was popular back then. Like Like, live was popping. Mobley do need to work on free throws. For sure. For sure. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, B. Skrills. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I had to deal with both eyes before people say I'm an Illuminati. You know what I'm saying? I had to peep what I had did. I'm like, oh no. We can't have none of that. I agree with both of y'all. Like, it is completely unexcusable how many free throws and turnovers we had this game. And I'm pretty sure they're going to be running some suicides. Because it was some mistake. And a lot of that has to do with Tom Thibodeau culture. Like, he's a defensive coach, so he was going to make it hard for us, which he did, for sure. I think Tom Thibodeau did his thing, for sure, as a coach. Yeah, and I agree with you too, Kelly. I do think Mobley is going to improve. For sure. I mean, this is his first season. And he's been very, very productive. Like, if this is what he's doing first season, I can't wait to see what he does 2 seasons from now. You get what I'm saying? Like, he might be an all-star. Shoot, he might mess around being an all-star next season. To be honest. And he's definitely Rookie of the Year. I know they keep saying Cade Cunningham, but come on, man. Evan Mobley has been good from start to finish. Y'all can't keep giving because he's a guard, he Rookie of the Year. Like, stop it, man. Agree with you again, B. Skrills. I agree with you 100%. Also, the frame per second, the FPS might be going down again. Because I see 33, and it should not be 33, it should be 60. That's a problem with that. I've heard about Evan Mobley's brother. He's good for real? What is he averaging, if y'all know? Ice, young Ice. Young Ice. Oh, shoot. He's 6'10", shooting 43% from 3. He said Cleveland should draft him? Question mark. No doubt, man. Evan Mobley should be Rookie of the Year. He averaging 15 and 8, 40% from 3, 43% from 3. Jesus Christ. Shoot. So the Mobleys is hard, huh? They just they just killers, man. Yeah, good one. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I think we should extend him. But that situation might get weird too, under the intention that we keep Colin. Let's say we keep Rondo. You know, that's gonna be weird because we basically gonna have to decide between Rondo and Goodwin and all them guards. Like we are starting to have an abundance of guards, which we've always had an abundance of guards, and we need to address that small forward position, like, eventually. And I know Kobe Altman is aware of that, but we're gonna have to address that for sure. Show. Cavs unrelated. question, but what happened to Dante Exum? I kind of want him back in Cleveland. That's a great question. That's a great. After he got traded, I thought he got traded again, and I haven't seen him since. Actually, let me search that up. Actually, Exum. Oh, it says he's still in Houston. You know, like oh, actually, yeah, they say he's still in Houston, but yeah, my cord is like death. But this is like my old one when I had my my 6S, so it's like, and I've been having this a while. But yeah, say he in Houston. I'm not a big fan of undersized backcourt. They both 6'1". Yeah, I agree. I agree full-heartedly. Gotta get them. We gotta get them out. We gotta get them watching. We gotta get them boys watching, man. We gotta keep this up, man. I'm gonna strive for 3 hours. I think we can push 3 hours, man. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. Oh, man. Cleveland. We are going to... I know JB about to have them running in practice, man. Shooting a lot of free throws. Probably emphasize that closing thing. Emphasize no turnovers. Spam account. Got to remove that. Remove. I do agree. I do agree undersized backcourts do give teams advantages, unfortunately. No matter how good the player is, because defensively they just can't. Like, and of course, like somebody say, you do have your anomalies to undersize backcourts. Like you got CP3, who's more of a finesse defender, and you have there was another defender. You can say Davion Mitchell. And there was somebody else that was more well known. That's a pretty small defender, but you can get those type of Eric Bledsoe. That's who, Eric Bledsoe's who are anomalies to that. But from a long-term standpoint, those teams don't typically win titles. They they don't win titles unless you have everything else elite, and those players are not starters. Like if Eric Bledsoe was off the bench, you got Curry, then let's say Clay, Bron, whatever. You can get away with that. Or let's say Golden State when they, let's say 2016 Warriors. Or let's say 2015 Warriors, you got Eric Bledsoe off the bench. You can pull that off. Can't pull that off. Well, you can pull that off now with the Warriors currently. But but you couldn't pull that off with a team like Portland. That wouldn't work. This would not work. Like Denver, you couldn't do that. Even though they got some size, you just could not do that. They just capped off, unfortunately. Yeah, I said the Bucks game was gonna be tough, but people said they got a whole bunch of players that might not even play Wednesday. I'm glad we did get Mobley. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm definitely glad we got Mob. I'm definitely glad we got Mob. Which Cleveland had Anthony Edwards. I feel like Anthony Edwards is the guard we need desperately. I feel like Anthony Edwards is the wing player that could save us. Minnesota got lucky on that one. I'm not gonna lie to you. They got they got blessed. Actually, they got blessed. Straight blessed. And Cleveland. Oh man, I love Cleveland. Bro, I felt almost read the same message twice, but yeah, I love Cleveland, bro. Cleveland doing a thing here. Cleveland doing a thing, yeah. Also, too, for anybody that's watched my past couple videos, how y'all been liking them? Like, is they good or are they terrible? Do they need work? You know, because y'all are the ones that help me grow. You know what I mean? Y'all are the ones that help me grow. Oh, I was paying Mobley would fall to the third. Oh, okay. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I want this video to do better than my my highest stream. Only got like 509 views. I wanted to do better than that. I want to do drastically better than that. And now that I'm looking at it too, usually when I stream, I usually stream for a while. Like I'm seeing streams for, I did one for 2.5 hours, 2.5 hours, an hour. Jesus Christ. Y'all was definitely rocking with me. I appreciate y'all. I definitely appreciate y'all for sure. For sure, man. I was definitely looking out. Let's see what you say, Todd. Hope the Cavs draft a good. Yeah, I think the small forward is like the last piece. I agree with you. I sincerely believe that is the last piece. Like we just got to figure out who is the right small forward for us. Because I feel like once we get one of them, it's wraps. I feel like that's truly and sincerely the player we desperately need. All I know is I keep searching daily for anything Cavs that brought me here. I'm subscribed, so I've been here before. I hit the notification. Oh, good looking, brother. Trust me, that's much appreciated, my guy. You don't understand. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, because early on, like last year, I was talking about a little bit of everything basketball-wise because I watched a lot of basketball games. But now, I'm double downing when it comes to the Cavs. I am double downing. So, if y'all see a whole bunch of Cavs feed, y'all know. Because I'm going to start making some Cavs content on my TikTok. Reposting it on my IG. Posting more shorts on my YouTube. Taking a break from podcasts. And I'm going to start bringing back the podcast element to my YouTube. So those are going to probably be longer videos. So typically, well, it depends because sometimes I do be trying to cut them where they watchable. So probably like the max 12 minutes, videos. I think the lowest I might try to get one like a 7-minute podcast video, like in terms of breaking it down, and then I'd probably drop the full thing. Or maybe I just drop the full thing first and then drop them in parts so it'd be easier for you guys to watch it. It's a lot of things I got planned for my channel, man. A lot. Jordan Clarkson. I think Jordan Clarkson would be decent for the right price. I don't think we need Dante Exum currently anymore. Mainly because we still have a lot of point guards that we still trying to... Because we still got Goodwin, we got Rondo, we gotta ask yourself what we doing with Rubio. Then Colin Sexton is really, I feel like he's really a 2 guard, but then we gotta answer that because he's a 2. Isaac Okoro should be 2. Dylan Windler essentially should be 2, even though I think they was fluctuating him from 2 to 3. So we definitely got guards. You know what I mean? Like, we definitely got a lot of guards. And I don't think Dante Exum is a player we should recommend, which I think you would probably argue, like, then why we want Clarkson. Great question. Because he's a shooter. Dante Exum kind of can shoot, but not as well as Clarkson. I think Clarkson would be a better shooter and scorer than Exum. Oh, he is. It's just Exum is a better playmaker. But both players understand what we want here in Cleveland, so neither one of them would be a terrible option. But we definitely got to be strategic. For sure. Definitely got to be strategic. So, which is why I think we got to be, like I said, we just got to be strategic what we do. Like, we can't just pick anybody, you know. Because we do want to make sure the chemistry is there. We got to make sure JB is happy with the player too. Because if he's not happy and he's not like want to coach him, it makes no sense for him to really like get him there. You know what I mean? Like, it just so. Let's see here. I like Laurie at small forward too, but he needs to be more consistent and healthy, and I agree with you. Health is very hard to really kind of stop. I mean, I guess you can say work out better, eat healthier. But even then, we've seen players who's had the best health plan and workout schedule regimen, and still get hurt. You know, but then we've seen people who is very sloppy with their eating patterns and sloppy with their workout schedules, and they've been sustainable. You know, I do agree that Laurie has to get more consistent. I think that is something he can change. But Laurie's a kind of a weird player in this situation because he can be beneficial, but at the same time he can be a liability to the Cavs. And we've seen Laurie Markkinen so far this season be both. Which is why another reason why I can understand why somebody wouldn't want to trade him. But from my perspective, I definitely would shop Laurie Markkinen because I do think he has a lot of value. But I understand he has a lot of value to the Cavs too in terms of what our potential. Because we can play 3 7-footers and cause people trouble. You get what I'm saying? Especially when he run that small ball. I just wish Laurie Markkinen was more aggressive. Like, it was a game when we played Phoenix and CP3 was guarding him in the post. And Laurie Markkinen settled for a jumper on the mid-range. Like, it's no reason you should be 7 feet tall settling for a mid-range jumper on a 6 feet point guard. You know what I'm saying? No way. No way. He was playing well before he got hurt. Well, in that stretch, yeah, for sure. But I'm talking about more so like the beginning, and as we tingle down, but. And I agree. Well, yeah, I agree with you. I didn't think 3 7-footers would work either. That's why I was kind of hesitant with Laurie Markkinen at first, but I was never hesitant with JB total. As a lot of y'all who's watched my channel a while, because I know some people wanted him fired. The only thing I questioned was a lot of his offensive schemes, which I still think is in question. But defensively, I think JB Bickerstaff he knows what he's doing. Like, he knows what he's doing defensively. He's like Tom Thibodeau to a degree. 7-footers get a better 3-ball because it's hard to block. Oh, yeah, for sure. For sure. But it's certain instances where when you 7 feet and you got, let's say, a 6'8", 6'7" power forward on you, why are you settling for jumpers? Post them up. You at least got 30, 40 pounds over them. And you got the, 3, 4, 5 inches over him as well, and your wingspan is probably longer than his. Kill, bro. Put the ball down and get the backing them down. You know what I'm saying? Like, not to sound like an old head, but it's certain things I feel like traditionally should still be in place. Like, you shouldn't be settling for jumpers when you're obviously the upper card in this situation. You get what I'm saying? And I feel like Laurie does that a lot. Like I said, that could be his mindset. But at the same time, I feel like Cleveland, if he can kind of shift that a little bit and just get a little bit more aggressive, he would be even better. Not saying everybody has to be aggressive on the Cavs, because not everybody can be, especially if you want a team that understands the role. But I do think Laurie at the small forward, if we keep him long term, he has to be a little bit more aggressive. And I do agree with you once again, Sword Keeper. When you got 3 7-footers, it's no reason you should be losing a rebounding battle. It's no way. Like, no way. No way. Bro, you said some commentary said with Evan Mobley and Allen playing together, Kobe Bryant could have won a championship with them since he won with Gasol and buying them. I'm gonna keep it a stack. Honestly, I would not have put that past Kobe to do that, because Evan Mobley can shoot. He can space the floor. So when Kobe wanted to ISO, Evan Mobley be on the corner. Jared Allen, not too much. You can kind of put him like high mid-range because he's taking those a little bit more. But yeah, I can see that, honestly. I can truly see that. Or contend for one, really, really like be in real contentions with those two. I can sincerely see that, because I think Evan Mobley and Jared Allen works a lot better together than we ever imagined. Because yes, I know I did the breakdown analysis on Evan Mobley some time ago, and I was like, yeah, this is why I think it would work, but I didn't think it would work this well. Like, this well? Like, it's no way you predicted this. No way. No way. No possible way. But I'm glad the Cleveland Cavaliers get to experience this, because we deserve this. We deserve every bit of this. We do need, yeah. I do too. I love the development of the Cavs. I think the Cavs has taken a lot of steps forward for sure. And I seen something about Ben Simmons. Why do we need Ben Simmons? That's what someone said. Ben Simmons is 6'9", playing with 3'7". Yeah. That would be tall ball. The only difference is, or the only reason that wouldn't work is because he can't shoot. Now, I see if Ben Simmons, if you can attach 3 7-footers with Ben and all of them are shooting, you know what I'm saying? That would be. We might mess around and win a title that year, but Ben Simmons ain't gonna shoot the rock at all. Like he's not even shooting 10-20%. He's not gonna shoot the rock at all. Like, he's literally, if you look at his averages, you would see this. Oh wow, he's shooting that. But then you would look at it, how many threes he shot, and it'd be 0.01 threes a game. Like, that means he shot like 1 3 every 10 games or so. You get what I'm saying? Like that's not what I want in a player. You know what I mean? Like, that's not what I want. That's not what I expect. And that's not what I'm wanting for the Cavs. So, I'm going to catch a little break with Ben Simmons. I love Ben because I do think he's going to be a really great player, a good player. But it's some demons he's going to have to talk to in order to get to that point. And I think he knows that. I think the world knows that. Like, is this true? And he says, I just think Simmons is bad juju to whatever team he's on. Honestly, I don't think he's bad juju. I just think he needs the right team to be effective. I think if he was on Golden State, I think they would win a title this year. Ben Simmons would have a ring. He said, I feel like this year we are not title contender, but next year. I mean, me personally, I don't think that was ever the expectation for the Cavs. Not to be disrespectful, but I don't think our expectation was to win a title. If we got there, I think that would have been like, oh, God, this is what we really have. But the fact that we made it to a playoff, I think a lot of Cavs fans were satisfied. And all we was hoping to see is if our Cavs was competitive. Because we didn't want our Cavs to go out like clucks, you know what I'm saying, just get touched on. Like I've said also in some previous videos as well. Because I don't like, if we get swept, I don't want to get swept where we got blown out all those games. I want to get swept in where it was close, competitive, and we can argue if the ref would have called 2 or 3 fouls, we would have won. You get what I'm saying? I think that would have been good enough for Cleveland fans to say, hey, we get one more talent, we back in there. So, you know, I hope Okoro becomes a similar player like JB, Jimmy Butler, Wade. I know Wade comparison is too much, but Okoro, I think Jimmy Butler sincerely is the best compared. Like, and I know people was saying I was wrong, but now looking back at it, I think I was absolutely right. Jimmy Butler, Kawhi. I think now I can understand Paul George why that would be, you know, weird, but I think Kawhi and Jimmy Butler is perfect head-on comparisons to what Isaac Okoro could really be. Yes, he's shorter than those players, but mentality, strength, IQ defensively, I think is there. Isaac Okoro, yeah. Yeah, Ice. That's all Ice need is it's time and faith, and he'd be in the door. He'd be straight in the door. Straight in the door. Straight in the door. Isaac Okoro. I wonder how people feel. This is definitely one of the longest videos I've potentially made in a while. Probably like, Relly Hall making a video longer than X amount of hours? Yeah. 2022 rail. 2022 rail. And also too, if you ain't subscribed to my channel, you can go ahead and follow me on here, on this channel right here. You can go to my Instagram to keep up to date, keep updated on my channel, because I be posting like when I'm gonna post that day and asking a question regarding my channel, my other channel. You know what I'm saying? You know, you can go ahead and do that. You know, if you want to donate, you can donate if you want to. And my TikTok, which like I said, at the end of this stream, I'm gonna end up making sure that's on there for sure. So I'm probably gonna take out my Twitter and replace that with TikTok. I think that's a good answer. You know what I'm saying? Actually, you know what? No, I can't do that yet. Can't do that yet, yeah. Actually, hold up. Actually, yes, I can. Hold up. Yes, I can. TikTok. Or can you send links on TikTok? On TikTok? On TikTok? How do you, oh, shoot. How do you, I figured it out. I figured it out, guys. I figured it out. I figured it out. Brother, I figured it out, brothers. Oh my god. Give me a second. I'm about to, I'm actually gonna add it now. I just gotta email myself. Drain. Post it real quick. Give me a second. I'm about to send the link. Now, actually, gotta go to my email. And I'm about to put it on my, let me go to my customization page. Oh, shoot, I didn't know I could do that. Oh, so I don't have to, delete my Twitter thing. So I'm gonna put it here. TikTok. And then I'm gonna put this up because I'm gonna put the my Cash App and PayPal on the first two, and then I'm gonna have my TikTok above Twitter. And then I'm gonna save that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so perfect. Publish. Perfect. So it should be on my dashboard currently. And then I'm gonna send that. I'm gonna send that TikTok link. Yes, sir. You said, what year did I become a serious Cavs fan? Hold on. So you became a serious Cavs fan when we won the title? But I was always a serious Cavs fan because, like I said, I was born in Cleveland, and it was like it was kind of weird not to be a Cleveland fan when you're in Cleveland. That's why it was kind of weird seeing like like knowing how diehard we are. Cleveland is for the Browns, and I don't like football, so I don't really. But I knew even if I did, I would naturally be a Browns fan. But if you talking about like where I was old enough to understand what happened, I was probably probably when we still had like, yeah, I was probably for as I'm thinking, because I'm thinking of all the years we had when we had Darius Miles and stuff, and Braun, and then future when we was basically saying Daniel Gibson, well, Boobie Gibson, I know him as Boobie Gibson, was we was thinking he was a star, and then when we had Delonte West and Braun, then after that, then when we had C.J. Miles and Alfonso and all them players, like I've been around for a while. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah, my friends changed my mind on TikTok too, because I always had the stance that TikTok was just, I don't know, weird. But I wanted to try something new. I wanted to market myself a little deeper. And I wanted to try something, the thing about being competitive, you always want to try other markets, Even if they don't work, you just want to you just want to say you did it. You accomplished it. You conquered it. You know what I mean? So, hey, if I change your mind, I did my job. Because I only got 3 videos posted on there. So, I'm not even going to fake it to you. I got 3 videos posted on there. And I do like it, though, because TikTok is not as, well, I won't say juice, not as, not as thirsty when it comes to giving you some type of demonetization, a strike or whatever as YouTube is. Because YouTube, man, if I have to be so selective and careful with music I use, but on TikTok you can just do whatever. Like I just seen a TikTok like they has unless you have something murderous, you good. Like I'm like Jesus Christ. Like TikTok is essentially as much of an open season as Twitter is, right? Because Twitter, I feel like it's like everybody to they self on Twitter. You can do whatever you want as long as you can imagine it. Yeah, for sure. And I can tell because TikTok, I've seen, because now that I'm really starting to look at TikTok, I've seen so many things that YouTube would have definitely taken off the platform. That's like, wow, that just opens my eyes to that I got a lot of different, the creativity I can have on TikTok is so much higher. Even in terms of what music I pick or what I say, I don't have to really be careful. I can really speak how I want to speak. I'm not saying I'm just out here just gotta censor everything, but I can really push the boundaries on TikTok, which is cool that I have that as an option. And I think that's really what it is. I like having an option more so than, even though I might not do it on YouTube. Like I said, I got the option because YouTube, it's no option. If that video is not something that's just you can't do it, So that's why a lot of my song choices is very, very careful, very strategic. Even though a lot of it is stuff I do like that I support, it's not something I hit. Because just recently, I think YouTube just hit me with a demonetization. I was to say, Jesus Christ. We back. We back. Oh my God. We back. We are back. Oh my God. We're back, guys. We're back. We're back. But has the damage been done? I don't know why they doing this to me, man. We're back. We gonna finish this 3 hours, man. You been here this long, man. We gonna get it done. We gonna get some championships. We gonna get some titles, right? We gonna do that. Oh, man. Let's see if we can kick it back up, man. I think we've been doing well. I think we've been doing really well, actually. I think we talked about a lot of good stuff today. I think we've oh shoot. Yeah. Let's end these 7 minutes strong, guys. Oh, I was supposed to do something soon. I forgot. Let's end these. Oh man, I kind of killed the stream doing it, didn't it? Where just casually just kicked people out. Yes, sir, man. We've been talking about the Cavs. We've been talking about what they need to get better. We've been talking about rumors. I think we've had a good time here. I think we had a really entertaining time. I've had an entertaining time. I actually sincerely liked what we was talking about. And I like talking with y'all, man. Y'all definitely made this worthwhile. For sure. For sure. But I'm literally determined to finish this 5 minutes, though. So I will be in here until I finish these 5 minutes for sure. So what else is there to talk about? I guess I can once again just hash out that Cavs game, because I think y'all know that we do need to work on free throws for sure. For sure. And we close. Really close. I feel like this is a monumental moment for us. This is the longest I've ever had a stream. And it was doing really well up until it just randomly crashed. And now it's doing pretty good. But I wish it didn't crash at the time it crashed. I think we was doing stupid. We was doing good numbers. We was doing really good numbers. Really great numbers, actually. Really, really great numbers. And I was trying to tear us down. Trying to tear us down from success. But like I said, go back to the Cavs games though. But yeah, the Cavs could play better. For sure. I think they could have I think we could work on free throws. We need to work on closing. We gotta work on lowering them TOs. Garland has to get more confident, understand the decisions he gotta make. We have to be more strategic. We gotta be a more strategic team. We have to trust each other. We have to pass more. Even though I think this game was an anomaly to us passing, because usually we are passing in a lot, especially the start of the season. We would having a different player being the points high every game. But I think this game was an example of when we play teams that's a little bit more seasoned or molded to be a playoff contending team, how we have to react, right? And I like I said in my last video, I did say I think the Knicks will be a challenge. I think when we play the Bucks, that's going to be that challenge on this 10-game stretch. But I do think we can capture one of those games. We did that tonight. We captured the Knicks. We might be able to capture the Bucks. And if so, I think we can go 10-0. I think that would be a great trend for the Cavs to get the experience, get the tick, get the reps, get the energy, get the momentum. Because I think the Cavaliers right now is they are. It's not that I know. They are a playoff contended team. Right now, it's some things they have to adjust to maintain them being a playoff contender team, as we all watched tonight's game. But the Cavs got a lot of stuff ahead of them. They got a lot of potential. They have a lot of potential, and I think Colin Sexton was I think he motivated those guys too, because they understand if they get him back, potentially that might be the score. I've been emphasizing. Yes, I've been critical of Colin Sexton. Don't get me wrong, but I do think Colin Sexton is a good piece to have, especially for the Cavs, and he may very well be the piece we need. I'm just always hesitant of 2-6-1 guards in the front court, but I guess we'll really see, honestly, because I don't want to be too quick to sit here and say it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work when it can, because we got the lineup, we got the rotation. Get a better bench. Get a wing. We need a wing for sure. We need a wing. We need to make priority to get a wing of some fashion. But I am proud of what Kobe Altman has been able to establish. I am proud of what Kobe Altman has been able to do. And we have to applaud Kobe Altman for this, because he's definitely did a great job for sure. I don't know why it looked like that. But, I'm going to have to go to the rec for sure. And someone say it. So I think I did just get a message, but it's a little. What's your take on Windler? You think we should trade? I don't want to trade Windler because I really do like Windler, but I also didn't like how he came out. I feel like he was more confident though, but it's a lot of TOs that it's plays that he made a little bit more complicated than what he had to right now at this part of his career. And I truly, at this point, right, because he's not getting a lot of minutes. We're not really using him, but we do need a player like him who's a shooter, and he's a shooter. He's cheap. He's young. You get what I'm saying? So he can live up to what we need him to be. My worst fear is that since I compare him to Joe Harris, he's gonna end up being Joe Harris when we trade him, and I just don't like losing players like that, because I really see the potential in him. It's just, unfortunately, the Cleveland Cavaliers might not be the right situation for Dylan Windler. So realistically, I can see him getting traded. I really like Dylan. Like, it's no way around it. I really like Dylan. I really do. You still want to keep him. I agree with I still want to keep him if he won't ask for a lot. I agree, because if we can get him for, like, let's say like 2, 3, 4 million, I think that'd be cool. But I would understand if Kobe Altman just don't see him as the player for us, for sure. He might get better, yeah. And I agree with you. I agree with you full-heartedly. But with all that being said, though, I know we've been on for 3 hours. I don't want to keep y'all. I don't want to rush y'all. But before we log off, I want to say thank y'all. If y'all not subscribed to the channel, make sure y'all subscribe to my channel. I got my TikTok link on my homepage now. Follow me on Instagram. If you want to donate, you can donate. But like I said, I thank y'all for joining my channel. Thank y'all for watching Cavs with me. Thank y'all for hearing the recap with me, talking trade rumors. Peace out, y'all.